trust myself. I don't even need no help. Did it by myself, I don't need no help. Tryna stack money like books on the shelf.
Hundreds in the bag, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hotter in the summer on the sand. Way she's working for it, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hotter in the summer on the sand.
Did it by myself like a selfie. Nobody try to help me. Came to the club with an island girl. I'ma take it to the crib and let me buy you pearls.
Did it by myself, no one helped me, yeah. Now these bitches wanna selfie. I like big gold chains, I like big gold rings. Let me take it to the crib and let me buy you things.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time will tell.
She likes to ride in the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Did it by myself like a selfie, yeah. Nobody try to help me, yeah.
She likes the ice and I ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell. Big dog status, two-tone paddock. Stacks in the crib, I got a two-floor attic.
Got a two-floor attic, got your girl in the attic. But I'ma bring her right back, dude, don't panic, I'm savage. And nigga, if it's beef, we can manage.
I know a couple guys who walk around with automatics. I got big dog status, I ain't playing, I ain't average. I'ma leave you in static, I'ma leave you in static.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ice and the ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Fell in love with an island girl. Yeah. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Take note. Take note.
Tino, babe.
Yo, Tino, he'll get his dome pop. Satin blue on his whip, but he ain't no cop. Don't stop, spray up his motor till it smokes up. Cause what I bought for insurance, I have it wrote off, you joker. Suck on your mum and take note, cause the forward ring up in his grill. Like grandma stovetop, don't flop. Fuck up the game, like this was Roblox. Oh gunner, running this field, I'm for your walk up. Drum roll, load up a cannon and give her more shots. I put your face on a beam, now you're sword on. Treat you like an old sketchbook, you'll get drawn on. I lead your girl from the back, I'm that raw blood. Wait, who the fuck feels they could do me something? I'll roll up in your ends with a toolie busting. 32 ugly as shit, like Miss Rooney's husband. Somebody cut me a deal, I'm just too disgusting. Niggas think they next in line, but they ain't doing nothing. Mask on, metal in hand, Freddy Krueger's coming. Tools all up in your home, I'm here to fix the plumbing. House blown, toaster run, leak gas from your oven. Diol on your girlfriend's face, and she best get to sucking. Head game resemble my dad, cause it was good for nothing. Yeah, I'm still vegan, but I'm down for beef. Niggas think they slick with a dialect, but talk is cheap. Watch your mouth, little nigga, because I roll with heat. Top said there's no returns, and I see no receipt. I put your boy in the back, like he was groceries. Riding round with the burner boy in case I find any extendo. Licking off shots until it overheats. No mask, did it barefaced, just so they know it's me. Eyes closed, chest wide open, heart surgery. Usher said just let it burn, let's make it third degree. Niggas think everything's jokes until you shoot his queen. Shot was funny as shit, it barely missed the beam. Wax on, then wax off to leave the burner clean. Then open up the Uber app to flee the murder scene. Waving a stick will make them levitate. I raise a toast in the air, let's celebrate. See a couple holding a blade, like it's wedding day. And you can leave with a slash, just like wedding cake. Bitches on snap in the snacks. Oh no you ain't, know your place. Word to flawless, you look like bellyache. Beat my dick all off in the face, and let it detonate. All facts, just ask your mum, she'll demonstrate. Damn right babes, I'm a jerk, just let it marinate. I gave it a beat like I was Penfold. I'm some retarded head, my tongue's mental. Babes, if you die then you die, cause you was meant to. Nigga, all I do is draw, I'm a pencil. Run up on you niggas like the red stew. Dude, screwed, if I see food, you're on the menu. Your homies have to find the Dragon Balls to resurrect you. Fuck it, you niggas can all hate. I'm better than all of you niggas I don't rate. If your girl's fit, 4+4, she'll get 8. I'm a chiropractor back, just setting them all straight. Scorps, take note.
Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, where we answer sporting questions from the chat, people. So get your questions in. If you're a member of the channel, your question does take priority like a super chat. And unfortunately, yesterday we seen the end of England's World Cup 2026 campaign. I wish I had a soundboard, you know what I'm saying? Because you need the, like, sad, like, it's very, very sad, man. The saxophones from Boys in the Hood is ridiculous. It's not coming home. Tuchel terrible as England crash out. And yeah, it's on Tuchel's tactics. Like, let's be honest. But I'm sure there'll be many questions regarding that. Of course, you had the other semi-final as well with Spain dumping out France in impressive fashion. So Spain will take on Argentina in the World Cup final on Sunday. In regards to other news, transfer news, it seems that Arsenal are stepping up their efforts to get Morgan Rogers from Aston Villa. But like I said, any questions you have on the World Cup, any questions you have on the transfer news, or maybe it's something else, people, feel free to get your questions in. And like I state at the start of each live stream as well, big up everyone supporting Sarcasm City TV. I appreciate each and every one of you lot, man. Big up everyone supporting Sarcasm City TV. Make sure you run up the likes though. Pay the tax when you enter the city of sarcasm. Make sure you hit the like button on the video first and foremost. Make sure you do that. That's whether you're watching live right now or watching this back after. Follow and share across all of the socials as well. Make sure you follow and share across all the socials. You can see them on the screen. Yes, it's flawless. At Sarcasm City TV. That's at Sarcasm City TV. Yes, it's flawless on Twitter and Instagram. So retweet, like on Twitter, share on Instagram, follow across all the socials. And equally as important, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well. Roll to 17,000 subscribers, people. Make sure you do all of those things. Shout out to Warrior J, because he's put a whole heap of, I didn't even know what this news was about. It's World Cup information, World Cup comments, transfer news, etc. So anything important, we'll get to that as well. The Saliba injury as well. How true is that? How true is that he's out for 4 to 5 months? But we'll get to. But big up my guy Warrior J, big up King, big up Blank, big up BX Gunner as well. Shout out to my Don Eddie every single time. Big up James Aaron. Also, I'll star your question, Warrior J. And of course, if you're kind enough to super chat, that's another surefire way to make sure we get to your question. So members and super chats, you lot will take priority as well. But we got a couple people them in the building. Steve's in the cut, King's in the cut. What are you telling me, King? You good?
Big up, man. Big up, Flawless. Big up, Steve. Yeah, man.
Hey, what up, boys?
Big up, Steve. Every time, man. Big up, man.
Long time no see. You doing good, King?
Yeah, man. All good, man. All good.
Nice.
All right, let me get to it.
Good stuff.
I think we need to speak about the England game as well, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're going to get to that. That's going to be the talk of the time, man.
Nah, man. Nah, we were that was an afterthought topic, King. You know, nobody's talking about that. No. We're gonna actually discuss the third place game, you know?
Okay, yeah.
Very excited.
Let me get to this from Warrior J says. Actually, let me start with this as a neutral. I was even shocked with that poor management from Tuchel. Was that the worst management you saw ever since you liked the sport? Because it's an international tournament and you pick a certain team to play a certain way.
That way sucks.
And what I want to say is, I've never seen a manager pick a squad and pick a team at an international tournament to play a certain way and then refuse to play a certain way. So he picked a counter-attacking side. This was clear as day. Whether you think it was the right decision, whether you think it was the wrong decision, that's not what I'm talking about. Clear as day. We can all agree Tuchel picked a side to play on the counter-attack and play in transition. You got a goal up in a game, which then is going to force the opposition to then attack you, which then naturally leaves more space for you to transition. And you don't attempt to do it. The thing that got you to the World Cup semi-final, you've just gone completely, you've done a complete 181. No, it's 180.
180. Yeah. No, 181.
No, I was thinking because 360 is the whole way, isn't it? So yeah, 180. Yeah, you'd be in the same spot. So he's done a whole 180. He's done a whole 180. Maths ain't my strong suit, people. Neither's numbers, but he's done a whole 180 away from that, which makes no. You have the perfect scenario to play counter-attacking football and don't put on the players to play counter-attack. And we watched you do it throughout the tournament. You had the perfect scenario. You 1-0 up against Argentina. They're now going to attack. Play count. Everyone said all during this tournament, what England going to do when they come up against the low block? England are going to struggle against the low block. And granted, England did struggle in tournaments against the low block. Argentina didn't play a low block. That's not what cost England. It was, and even the defensive side of things, which I've said, I'm in the minority. I don't have an issue with that. My issue was you didn't even try to counterattack. You had Watkins, Madueke, Saka, and Rashford all there. Play 2 of them on the wings. And you could have kept Kane and Bellingham on and had your back 4 and ran it. And you refused to do so. You were playing on a counterattack, Bellingham and Kane.
Calling me shocked. Tuchel's calling me shocked. Tuchel makes poor choices.
That's more than poor. That's more than poor.
Incompetent.
I think
it's horrific.
To Warrior Jay's point, it is the worst management I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's managers.
Same brother. Warrior Jay, thank you for referencing Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, second leg, 23-24. Yeah. The game where I famously freaked the fuck out for about 30 minutes after.
Go on, what did he do in the game?
You don't remember the game? Okay.
Nah,
so we had the lead at one point. Yeah. We was up 2-1. We were looking good. And then we took off Davies.
Did I watch the game? Or was I watching another game?
No, we were doing the watch along. This is a semi-final.
What year? What year was this?
23-24. Hustleu. Remember Hustleu at the end?
I've gone through a lot of trauma in football.
Yeah, the Hustleu.
I've been through some dark times, man. Sorry, go on. Carry on, my bad.
Hey, it was the Hustleu one. Yeah, I crashed out so bad.
It was, yeah.
I'm used to removing you off streams. That's pick a stream. Any stream.
Well, I'm gonna try not to make it this one.
Nah, I'm just saying in general, like I'm not. But yeah, in regards to it is to answer your question, Warrior J. And I've seen, even surprised me because there's, even though I don't think he's the greatest of the great managers, there's way worse managers. There's way worse managers than Tuchel. Tuchel don't crack my top 5 worst managers, but that is bottom 1 decision making. That I've never seen a manager not go with this. So we'll criticize Arteta for being defensive.
Oh, yeah, he brought up Leroy Sané for Kim Min-jae, 76 minutes. There you go.
Right. So we'll criticize Arteta for being defensive, but Arteta will actually play defensive. So he'll put out defensive players, and it's like criticizing a manager for being defensive, and then they don't play defensive. I've never seen that before.
So Amorim.
It's a German Amorim, bro. That's what
Amorim,
Amorim is yes. Yes.
Yeah, because I couldn't play defensive. But here the thing is, but Amorim never had success at Manchester United with something like Tuchel did in the top. The reason why it makes it worse for Tuchel because you've selected a squad and a team to play a certain way. It's not like the Amorim thing where you've inherited players you've picked this team. Clear as day, you've picked a team to play a certain way and go about it a certain way, and you've done so in the tournament. Croatia game, for example. Mexico, for example. That's when we've seen England at their best. And then when you have the perfect opportunity, you want to go a goal up if you're a counter-attacking team. That's what you want. If you're Tuchel, you're saying, hey, if we go a goal up, we got this. And even the reports coming out from the Athletic said Argentina were expecting and preparing for Saka and Madueke. That's what the report said, that they was expecting it. As was I, as was you, Steve, as was King, as we all were like, all right, England are going to put pace on the break. Whoever them wingers are. And you went with Kane and Bellingham. And I'm
not surprised, to be honest. I'm not surprised, to be honest. I'm not surprised, to be honest. Look, like, obviously, the first half was very scrappy. We already knew that. Like, the first half was, we already know between England and Argentina that the game was going to be scrappy. Obviously, 3 shots. Yeah, 3 shots in the first half, and obviously in the second half we got the goal. Obviously, Argentina had a bit of momentum, and then we got the goal, and then people were talking about, oh, why didn't we go for the second goal? Why didn't we go for the second goal? One, because Tuchel is a terrorist when it comes to football, and number two, he's picked a squad that is not forward thinking. So again, I'm not going to blame Rice or Anderson because they're not forward thinking players. They're not naturally forward thinking players. They're more on the athletic side. So like for me, like I'm not going to blame them players. And then as soon as he made that Gordon sub, as soon as he made that Anthony Gordon sub for Konza, yeah, I knew the game was a wrap. And I did not even say this. I did not even say this in hindsight, Flawless. I said this in real time when I was watching the game, Flawless. I said that is the wrong move because
I'm sure Flawless, you had a similar reaction. You're probably taken aback by being like, "What?"
Me and Surfer was saying, "Hey, put on some outlets."
Bro, I knew it. But Flawless, I knew as soon as he made that first sub, I knew we were going to bring on more defenders. Because
I was the only one who overlooked it because I think Gordon's a fucking scrub. But yeah,
like you might not.
Scrub.
Yeah, you might not think Gordon's a greatest player. I don't rate Gordon like that.
In the situation,
that's the thing, Steve. Because you're a man of football, you can understand that. You don't rate Gordon. I don't rate Gordon highly, but we can look and go, "Hey, Gordon has his uses as he did in the game."
I didn't think you were burning like that.
Like I don't rate.
I'm definitely like, why does he do?
Yeah, like I don't rate Bellingham for example. I don't rate Bellingham for example, but I would lie if I said that Bellingham doesn't have any users because he does. Yeah. Bellingham has uses. Same with Anderson as like I don't rate like Rice or Anderson that highly as others, but they have their uses. Certain players have their uses. Anthony Gordon
Argentina do that really well, by the way. They get the most useful stuff out of their players.
Yes. And Anthony Gordon was the most explosive player in that front line, and you take him off, and then you bring on a defender, and then you go with a back five. I knew as soon as he made that sub, he was going a back five. I said it in real time, and I said Argentina are going to score because you cannot. You cannot be allowing the best player in the world, which is Messi, all the time in the world, bro. You can't be allowing certain players here for Argentina, like Messi, even like Enzo Fernandez. When you give these guys loads of space, they can do something, bro. And we seen it, bro. I knew it as soon as he made that first sub. I knew he was going to make another defensive sub because that's what Tuchel is. That's what Tuchel is. He's pragmatic. That's what he is. He's scared, bro. He's shook, bro. Like, bro, he shook. Like, I knew it, bro. I knew it. And when Argentina scored that goal, like I predicted, I knew the momentum were going to swing in their favor. Yeah. And I knew that they would get the second goal. And what happened? They got the second goal. So for me, like we can be talking about certain players, this and that. I'm not going to talk about the players because the reality is I don't think most of it was on the players. Most of it was on Tuchel for that game. But the biggest problem that I have is with the English FA. That's the biggest problem. The English FA are the biggest problem, bro. Because these men are the biggest problem because the English FA keep on appointing managers that do not work. They keep on appointing managers that don't suit the England team, bro. And this is the thing, Flawless. The FA are useless. The English Federation, Flawless, is useless. Flawless.
You got people calling you the GOAT, fam. I said, is that my nigga King the fucking GOAT? Hope all is well. He ain't talking about me. He talking about you.
Me, I'm the GOAT. Yeah, say that.
Yeah,
Say
so
nothing.
you are one of the goats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Especially
Say
like
nothing,
you,
bro.
Scrubs. Look who you sat next to, fucking side. You definitely one of the goats. One of the goats. Go on,
Big up
carry on.
side, big up side as well. Like,
Side,
bro,
but that's what I'm saying.
like,
Go on.
and look, I've gave Tuchel credit in certain games, yeah, but I knew when he made those subs, I knew the game was a wrap. When he made that first sub, I was a wrap. And the English FA, it's their fault for pointing him in charge in the first place. It was the English FA's fault that to put Gareth Southgate in charge. The reason why England have never got over the line is because of the English FA blood. Because they don't know, they don't have a clue what they are doing, bro. They always appoint managers.
Yeah, and here the thing
they
is,
always,
King,
yeah,
I have no issue with. You see, when people talk about football and terrorism, I'm cool with that, but at least
Yeah.
have something going the other way. When we think of
But
the
he-
best, like if we're saying who we saying like are the best like football and terrorist managers, like the likes of Diego Simeone. You know what Simeone had, especially when he's winning, like he actually had attackers who would do something.
attackers, yes.
There was a plan of attack. It might have been
Even-
horrible. It might have been horrible to watch. It might have been ugly. It might have been not the greatest. But there was still a way for him to Prime
Yes.
Mourinho. There was
Prime
a way
Mourinho, that's what I'm about to say, yeah.
It
That's
weren't
what I'm
the
about to
greatest,
say, yeah.
but there was a way to do it. But it's like
That's
even Tony
right.
Pulis, everyone says, oh, football and I'm going further down the footballing levels. But even Tony Pulis might not have been the prettiest, but it was good. 4-4-2, get the ball out wide and cross it into the box.
No, but
To the
that's
two big
why.
players.
That's why there needs to be serious question marks over this guy. Like now that the dust has settled and everyone's a bit
Can I
calmer.
jump next, please? Can I jump first?
Yeah, go on.
Go on,
Vicar,
go on.
let Fats go. Go on, Fats. Go
Big
on.
up facts.
I'll be quick because
If that's
I've been hearing a lot of talks, for about 24 hours now. That people are not happy with the Tuchel stuff.
can barely hear you.
Yo, you sound low, Fats, which is unlike you.
Well, I get that. Is it better
Considering
now?
how much chest he has on one
Is it better
side.
now?
That's what it is.
Yeah, I get it, man. It's
What I will say is that, what I will say is,
yo, Fats, why you sound low still, fam? Let me try to turn your mic up 1 second. I don't know why Fats is sounding all quiet and that. Where's Fats? Have they got you hostage?
He's a broken man. It is what it is.
Which, you know what, I get it. If I was less mentally strong, I'd be a broken man too. But you know what?
Bro,
I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, Jamaica just need to do something, man. Bro,
Yeah,
Jamaica just need to do something. Jamaica just need to do something, bro.
Jamaica
Like,
need to do something, but you need to tell them that. They need to actually take that advice.
Bro,
Yeah, they
because
gotta
we
figure
can't
that
rely
out.
on we can't rely on England, bro. Like, bro, we can't rely on England, but like Jamaica, bro. Come
One
on.
thing I will say is though, King, I've had a
Yeah.
ball. See this tournament? This shit has been great. This shit has been this tournament has been lit.
It's been
Like,
one of the
yo,
better World
I don't know if
Cups.
it's because I'm a content creator, but this shit has been mad fun. I'm like, yo, the Croatia game hit like crap. That Rashford goal. Sorry, go on, Vicar.
We all know flawless. We all know that flawless.
Oh,
It's been a good World Cup in general. But bro, you see the nice balanced conversation you guys had about Tuchel. It was all great in that, but I had to go back in time, and because they say success leaves clues, so I had to start doing my research, and I went back and I actually looked at the Champions League that he's been holding on to for all this time, that he's been clinging on to, where what people give him all his accolades for, essentially. And then it really dawned on me that, because I was watching the game back again, and I was watching like the lead up, like what are the games before the final, and I realized that this guy's a fraud. It just dawned on me, like, this guy is actually a fraud. The only reason that these guys won that final is because their players dug in defensively, and Pep decided to drop Fernandinho, arguably the player of the tournament, for no reason. He decided to go into a game with no midfield. And that has given this guy
was on the bench too.
that has given this guy a whole career, pretty much. Because when you actually look at all of his other managerial stints, this guy's done his CV is not even better than De Zerbi's. If you take away that Champions League, and I'm being dead serious, it's actually not, because he failed at Bayern Munich, he flopped at PSG. He hasn't done anything of note, really.
Yes,
that he's been holding on to that Champions League for all this time, and now it really does. Bro, it puts it into perspective. Yeah, because Conte's at least won multiple leagues. This guy's got that one COVID UCL that he's been holding on to for dear life.
Conte would never do that yesterday.
Brother, I swear down, Eddie, it's one of the biggest crimes ever in football to allow this guy to be a European champion. I swear down, bro. Because what we saw from England, everyone's going to talk about the players.
We stopped City having 2, man. Big him up for that still, but carry on.
That's the only thing he gets credit for, because, bro, what this guy did in that England game, again, everyone, I keep seeing it on social media. Everyone's kind of split on it. Everyone keeps saying, it's players, or people are saying it's manager. But, brother, there's no excuse for putting 4 centre-backs on and having no counter-attacking threat against a team that was all over you. Like, they needed something to relieve some pressure, and that manager did nothing to help those players out there.
Show their world-class selves. They needed Rice.
But that's the thing. Everyone keeps saying that. Bro, Steve, I'm tired of this narrative. Everyone keeps saying that. They had 10% possession. What are they supposed to show? What are they supposed to show? They had 10% possession for a good
Bellingham, go win the ball back.
What are they supposed to do? No, genuinely, what are they supposed to do? Everyone keeps saying that he's
a midfielder. Go win the ball back. Harry Kane is playing as a fucking DM. Go win the ball back.
Guys, football's an 11 versus 11 game, and when you have 8 players in your own box, there's only so much an attack can do, especially when they don't have the football. Especially when they don't have the football.
Did you
when they have no outlet?
Everyone is just doing the most. Everyone keeps talking about the players. The players are not just going to go against the manager and be like, everyone just push up.
Because your players don't have personality.
Yeah, because these players are robotic. They're robotic.
Jude can't do it all by himself.
No.
True. No, Harry Kane, the ghost next to him, who did.
Yeah, Harry Kane.
Another big game for Harry Kane. Another big donut hole. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, but again, Tuchel didn't have the balls to take him off, because literally, bro, we can all talk about like the England players should have done more of that, but like when you take off your one. But like when you take off your one outlet, your one big outlet is Anthony Gordon, and you put on a defender, bro, and you go at the 5 at the back, bro, with like 20-25 minutes, and you expect to see it out, bro. I'm sorry, but there's nothing you can do.
Yeah,
but again,
that was the time to bring them on, not like 5 minutes to go, an extra time. Watkins, there were options on the bench.
But again, he probably didn't bring on. He probably
might have done something. I mean, he can at least run like a headless.
He might have like a hat trick, but it never.
Bro, they had Saka on the.
Saka. He is a scrub. He probably wouldn't have done anything.
Bro, even Saka was.
He's faster than Harry Kane. We'll just say that.
Saka was on the bench. He probably didn't bring on Rashford because he probably didn't trust Rashford to do the hard job. That's why he didn't probably bring on Rashford, because he probably didn't trust Rashford to do the hard yards.
So you know what you do?
That's what I mean.
Put on Madueke or Watkins them. I trust those two to do that. That makes sense. If you don't trust Rashford to do the hard yards and all that, cool. Watkins will do it.
Good point.
Yeah.
Madueke will do it.
Every time England face a real team, they lose.
Yes.
They get all these cupcake runs up until to the Euro finals. They played fucking no one, faced a real team and lost.
No, but that's why when people say that,
over and over again.
No, but that's why when people say that, like, they should have gone to the final, or they should have done this, or they should have done that. I'm like, people keep saying that, England are better than all these teams, but I look at the England team and I look at all these other teams and I'm like, are they? Like, seriously, like real talk, are they? Because I look at Rice.
Are you guys barely better than Portugal?
No, but that's what I'm saying. Everyone acts like all of these players are like elite and top players and that.
Well, it's not even about that. It's not it's not that England lost that I think people are like, obviously you don't want to lose the World Cup semi-final, but it's not the fact that England lost that people are most irritated about. It's the manner in which
I know it's a manner.
There's a way to lose. If, like I said, if Messi was the difference, but if Messi's just on it and he wins them the game, you hold your hands up and go, hey, that's Messi. He can do that to anyone. England just gave them the game. Literally. And again, people, that's not me saying Argentina didn't deserve it and didn't play well. I'm saying England made it easy for them. England could not have made it easier look at all the reports coming out from both countries.
Just like how France couldn't have made it easier for Spain.
Yes. Bro, they give the best player. They give the best player in the world all the time.
Very valid point. If Yamal's on it and he just does some cold shit, and France go out, you go, hey, it's Yamal. He can do that. You can accept losing because of the skill set type of thing. But when you just give up, like Tuchel made it easy, and people saying, "Oh, this we know what the squad is. That squad's not good enough to coach itself through games.
No,
we know this."
But Tuchel chose to die on his sword, Flawless. You play a stupid game. We win. Yeah,
he didn't. Because he didn't even try and counter attack.
You know what though? I don't even.
He didn't even try.
I hear that.
Tuchel didn't die on the sword. Tuchel didn't die on the hoe. This useless fuck just died.
He did.
He was definitely a hoe.
He just threw the sword and the shield down and walked away. If England would have tried to counterattack and would have lost the same way, I'd go, all right.
A bunch of bottle jobs, to be honest. A bunch of Arsenal players who are.
Yeah, that's a point still. That's a point. That's a point still full of.
No, but I just think as well, I'm not talking about just like this tournament. I'm just talking in general, like the past couple tournaments. I think people have like massively overrated this English team.
Yeah.
Like even when they brought all the technical ballers, I still don't think they were better than most of the teams they lost to. Maybe bar a few.
I think I always stand on they should have.
Italy, I hear that, but the other teams, I don't think they were better than the teams.
The English FA are the biggest. Like I said, it's the English FA, bro. They are the biggest problem, bro. The English FA are the biggest problem. Like, so these men don't have a clue. Like these men don't have a clue, bro.
No, but it's just the mentality of the football over here, bro. Like they always prioritize, the
physicality. The physicality.
That's the worst part.
Technicality yesterday.
No, he didn't even prioritize the physicality yesterday.
Yeah, he didn't even do that.
He didn't. If he would have prioritized the physicality and they go out, I go, all right, you went out trying to play the way you are. He didn't prioritize the physicality.
No.
That's what makes it worse.
That's what's crazy.
Power plays. He didn't. He brought on a whole. He went defensive and then gave no outlet.
Guys, what message? We got to think about it like this. You're at basically an Argentina away game. Like I said the night before, that is going to be a majority Argentine crowd. It was like 80-20. Okay, so it's basically an Argentina away game in Atlanta. Yeah, so it's an away game. You're up 1-0, and then you start to bring on defenders, even though you just took the lead. What message is to send to the crowd, the managers, and their players? It's going to
to bring on more attackers. That's what it's sending.
And then as soon as they worked at England. They worked at
and that's what I'm saying. Like he didn't die. Like that's what I'm saying. Yo, you didn't prioritize pace and power. That's what makes it worse.
Flawless. You know the funny part as well. You know the Argentina second goal. You know who was involved in the second goal as well? Konza, because Konza was in between Martin, Dan Burn, and Dan Burn. I think it was John Stones. Just John. I think it was Dan Burn. I think it was Dan Burn or John Stones. It was Stones and Konza were in between Martin. Konza lost his man, bro, and he brought on Konza, bro, and he cost him a goal, bro. And Konza basically cost him a goal, bro. Like that's the funniest part. That's the funniest part about it, bro. Like that's the funniest part about it. Like,
I have a question.
What brought you to before you go? What brought you to the dance? Roll with that. Like if you go out with the pace and power thing, I'm like, all right, Fez, you didn't even attempt it. Like that's what makes it up, man. I'm like, huh? I'm like, you've gotten this far to the final four with this, and now all of a sudden you just gonna switch up the formula.
Yeah.
All right, man. Before you go, Steve, hold to that question. Says Tuchel's approach and his defensive changes in the Argentinian game stunned England players. That's from a Telegraph. There's more on this as well. England players were shocked by Thomas Tuchel's retreat that resulted in his team being dumped out of the World Cup by Argentina. Tuchel's approach and his defensive changes sending on Konza, Dan Burn, and Nico O'Reilly trying to see out a 1-0 win surprise some players. There was belief within the squad that Argentina were there for the taking after Gordon's goal and that they could have been hit on the counter-attack with the introduction of more pace. It was a surprise that it took Tuchel until 4 minutes after Argentina had gone ahead to finally throw on Marcus Rashford and Ivan Toney. That's from Matt_Law_DT. Even before seeing this reports, I'm with the squad. They was probably baffled, and that's even the Argentina reports were expecting it. But go on, Steve. What's the question? Go on.
No, I'll mention the Argentina part of this later. But for the first goal, who do you guys blame in terms of who should have been blocking the shot on Enzo Fernandez? Why is Enzo Fernandez wide open? Do you blame Bellingham, or do you blame Anderson, or do you blame the setup of the team?
I think Bellingham was the closest. I think Bellingham was the closest. So I think
it's a structure thing. We've all played football here,
but it's a structure thing.
At the Saturday and Sunday league, I play midfield. That's my job. Is when you're defending a corner, if there's someone stood on the edge of the area, hey, make sure they don't get anything on the edge of the box. And I'm sure many people who have played
Anderson went over to Messi to help out.
That's everyone. But it shouldn't have been 2-on-1 there. That's also
it's a structure thing.
2-on-1 from the corner.
So Jed Spence should have handled Messi by himself.
No. I'm saying it shouldn't have been 2-on-1.
Anderson should not have helped.
I'm saying no. That's not what I'm saying. No, I'm saying it shouldn't have been 2-on-1 from the corner, Kels. That's what I'm saying.
No.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have been 2. But by the time Messi receives that pass or whoever plays the passing, there should have been 2 England players out there.
Molina.
So it's 2-on-2. It shouldn't be 2-on-1. Was it Molina? It shouldn't be 2-on-1 is the point that I'm making.
Yeah.
That's what should have happened. That's not on Anderson. That's on everybody as a collective. Same way Enzo is free on the edge of the box. That's not one player's fault. That's organization. That is not on Tuchel. Yeah. That is on the players. Figure that out. That's a set piece. Figure that out. There's no way he should be on this by himself.
Somebody said in the comments that 2-on-1 is because of Kane.
You could argue Kane. I'm just saying from a collective standpoint, that's on everybody.
So it's littered with errors. Kind of like when Man United conceded goals under Amram and Ten Hag. Sometimes there'd be goals where there'd be 5 players at fault for something. That's it. And I put that
but defensive is a structure thing.
All because again, that's organization. They can't one player go, hey, they're going short for that corner and Spence is out there by himself. Somebody run over.
Yeah.
And it had to be Anderson.
So anybody the thing is it don't matter who it is, somebody go. It doesn't matter who. It could be Kane.
And this is also
it could have been whoever. Go. Like that's the point that I'm making.
And this is the issue. This is why chucking on fucking defenders like confetti, it don't fucking work because that disrupts the organization.
The structure gets messed up that way.
Completely.
And you get deeper.
Who is Dan Burn covering? Who is this guy? Who's Costa covering? Oh, so one guy off. So who you took a winger up me. That's why you got to be very. But this is Tuchel. He don't do that shit. He sucks.
No.
You don't think about this stuff.
And you get deeper and deeper and you get deeper and deeper and deeper as well. And once you get deeper and deeper, you can't get out, bro.
If you could ever one second, Beck. If you could ever describe to somebody what buckling under pressure looks like in sports, that is what happened to Tuchel.
That's what it is.
100% what happened to Tuchel.
But
they got worse. They got worse after the goal.
You know what? I just think, in general, now, I said this a while ago. I think that you cannot scumbag your way to anything major anymore in football. I think all of these dinosaurs like Tuchel, Conte, Allegri, they're all outdated in today's game. You can't scumbag your way through a tournament or even like a major league anymore. I don't think that style of football works long term.
Argentina are scumbag?
No, but Argentina. No, but that's what I'm saying. Argentina are actually all the comebacks they've made. Look at some of the football they were playing for some of them.
Last 20 minutes,
they actually play football. Like
the last 20 minutes, they're scumbags.
They're scumbags, but bro, let's be honest. They played England off the park. They did. They actually did play football. Like all the teams that make it to like the really latter stages of tournaments or like league competitions, like in the top 5 leagues in Europe, they all play progressive football.
Yeah.
I don't think this scumbag thing works long term anymore in the game. I think they're all
Tuchel's not going to learn.
They're all dying out now.
They are like, bro, Tuchel's not going to learn. Tuchel's going to be doing the same shit in 2028, bro. He's going to be picking the wrong squad in 2020. He's going to be picking the wrong squad in 2028, bro. And he's going to go and he's going to be doing the same shit as he did in this World Cup in the Euros, bro. Nothing's going to change, bro. When it comes to
and you know what's gonna happen as well, man. I'm gonna be on the same shit, King, man. We on the same vibe,
flawless. I know you've been on the flawless. I've known you since like 2024. I know you was on that 2024 shit as well, flawless. I know you was on that 2024 shit. It's coming on, flawless.
I went on in 2024. This is the first year.
Really?
I couldn't back Southgate.
I bet you regret. Oh, you couldn't back Southgate, but you could back.
I thought you backed Southgate.
You was on stream with me, Steve. You was on stream with me them times. How you don't remember this shit? When I was telling everyone, hey, England are not going to win this game, you know.
You were saying it will come out flawless in 2024.
You can go back and check these streams. But then when we got two, I'm like, hey, you know what? Actually, that being said, it's more of the Spurs side of things as well, where people kept bantering me about England and England this and England that. So I said, fuck it, we going all in.
Yeah, I get it. It's the troops thing. It's the troops thing, isn't it? Because like troops gets wind up every time when you mention about Spurs, isn't it? So I hear it, man.
To be fair, the troop was crashing on South.
It was, oh, you love Spurs, and it's like obviously everyone always forgets the origins of that, and it was like, no, I don't. And then eventually I just went into it. It's like in wrestling where they continue booing a wrestler. What eventually do they do? All right, we're gonna turn him heel. So it's like, oh, you England this, England that, England this, England that. I'm like, all right, let's get to the England shit then. You know what I'm saying? And that shit slapped. I'm not gonna lie, man. I had a ball. It was great. All right, you went
rattling a whole lot about that. I hear it.
It was great. Wait. So,
but what's fun? The game being, you know what it was? Being invested in international football, which I've never been before.
Okay, it was just
that
fun
was the fun part.
So that's like
kind of. And I know how, and you know also what it is. I know how much
this is like piping a girl just to feel the feeling of piping a girl though. Like,
yeah, and do you like that? And do you like? And I don't know why we have to go so vulgar. All right, I don't know why we have to go so vulgar, but we'll go there. And do you like having sex with women, Steve? It feels great, doesn't it?
So fucking random, bro.
Yeah.
Does it not feel great? Okay, then. Random. So me and you both, since we're here and we're being honest publicly, I know well enough without having a conversation. You fucked a gal just because you can, and I've done the same shit. So
all
right, corrected. I have. You know what I'm saying? I have. Yes. I've messed with a girl before just because I can. Yes.
What?
And what?
How did we get here, man?
No, because Steve is trying to do too much. But the overall point that I'm making, Steve, is that also what it was. Hey, big up Joey every single time, man. Big up.
Big up Joey.
Also as well, England doing well annoyed so many people. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. It's like Spurs shit. Annoy it, irritate. When we beat Mexico, the radio silence was beautiful. My mentions was silent. My chats was silent. Radio silence.
I should have been more praiseful of England. I was happy.
It was. Nah, I'm not saying.
Yeah, you got to realize Steve and I hate Mexico too. So
yeah.
We were going to win that game. Steve and I were going to win that game no matter who got eliminated.
I'm not talking about you in particular. I'm talking about overall because I remember the conversation, not with you two, but I'm saying in general. The general consensus was England will go lose that game.
England will go lose. It's in the Azteca. It's in the Azteca.
You remember, King? You was there. Yeah. Even before, who did Mexico beat in the round of 32? Who was it? Who did they play?
England.
Who did they play?
Ecuador.
It was Ecuador.
Oh, because Ecuador don't have any fucking attackers.
So Mexico were playing Ecuador and England were playing DR Congo. The conversation started from them. People were England, they came past Mexico, altitude,
Azteca.
But you know what? People were just. No, but this is what I was telling you about.
The fucking radio silence. You could hear a pin drop. It was beautiful.
Oh, bro, this is what I was telling you about, though. Everyone just loves like to move goalposts all the time.
And Vikram, what was even greater? I was in a bar full of Mexicans with an England bucket hat and the England in LA. That shit was beautiful. With cheap wings.
No surprise in LA. No surprise.
Yeah, no surprise. It was great with friggin' Cheek starting chants in the bar saying, "Hey, girl, did all this." Like, yo, that shit was beautiful. It was beautiful. I seen Peter's stupid sour face when we was in there.
Right part he was devastated. You were in the wrong part.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that's why we went to the nice part. I know where it is. I know what time it is.
Man was rocking that chain. Man was rocking that England chain, you know.
People was shout out my guy Peter. He was quiet because he was adamant. Oh, the black winger was going to do this, that, and the third, and then he got thinker and
black winger. You mean Julian Quinona?
Yeah, I can't remember his name, so I just went with the black winger. That's what it is.
I got one. Mexico.
Yeah, the black winger.
They're kind of like Argentina in that aspect.
So that's what it was. So I just had a ball with it, and even the Croatia game, because Steve, I remember the conversation before the Croatia game. Not with you. I'm just saying general consensus.
No. Iconic part of the tournament, Steve. That channel we got clipped on.
Oh yeah, that was beautiful.
That clip channel. There are 700 comments, and they're all saying this dumb broad American.
I know.
They were all just slaughtering me. It was like, damn, I fucking rattled the internet. I made it as a content creator.
Gals, you could ask them, how's England doing? Is it coming home?
I'd have to find the clip. I'd have to go find
the clip. It was. Yeah, CP, he scored and then got hooked. So seeing Peter's face just be devastated as England were going, oh, it was great. I've never heard him so quiet.
That was a horrible, speaking of horrible decisions that Tuchel made, that was a horrible decision to bring off Quinones in that game.
Oh, yeah. That was dreadful.
That was a horrible decision. Yeah, it was a horrible decision. And also, Tuchel did the same thing with
and also on top of that, CP, I seen Brazil and Canada go out in the space of like 2 days, so you can hold that too. It was beautiful, man.
Canada were always
I did warn him. I tried to warn him.
CP's Canadian, and also I don't like
Canada. At least Canada showed up for the Morocco game. They couldn't score for love nor fucking money. They couldn't score in a brothel. They couldn't score in no fucking 5 foot hoop. But like,
it was great. So yes, to answer you, that's why I had so much fun, because I was actually invested, which I've never been before.
I hear it, man. Rattling the muters, but I hear it.
Yo, people like, so how could you say this about England? I was like, damn. Like, yo, why is it probably like I'm like what?
Talking to me like I'm a dickhead.
Yeah. Oh, you have England beating Croatia. Yeah, I do. How can you say that? Look at that team.
Yeah, top white and that flawless is a top white, man. That's what them.
Top whites. Yeah. They did. They got us top white. And we made a semi-final. All right, we went out, but even the golden goal, yo, that hit like crap. That golden goal. And you know what we gonna do? Even if it's too cool, that Euro 2028, we running it back.
Roll
on Euro 2028. You know what I'm gonna do, King? I'm gonna get a Euro 2028 chain. I'm gonna wear it with the 2026 one, man. We gonna run it back. English shit. We running it back. Yes, nephew. We running this shit back, man. I wish it was next year, man. I wish it was. Don't shake your head, Steve, because you will be here.
We will be there. Run it back with the Nations League. Hey.
Nah. We don't do that. I'm only World Cup and Euros.
No Nations League. Oh, okay.
No,
you're above that. You're above.
Well, I'm just saying though. That might be somewhere. That might be something that England should be looking at trying to win.
They should win it, but I'm not going
to. You learn how to win by winning, and
that is very
when was
true.
the last time England actually won something?
That is very
true.
Have
they ever won the Euros, England?
No. We won the World Cup.
So why are you sneering at a European, like a trophy?
Yeah, I'm not sneering at it. I'm just not interested.
It's like people sneering at the
Kells, I'm not sneering at it. I'm just not interested.
Word of the day.
I'm not going to celebrate it. Yeah, I'm not going to celebrate a Nations League. It's like celebrating a Conference League to me.
Yeah.
I know, but when your team doesn't win anything, like you like I said, you gain experience by winning something, even if I don't think a Nations trophy.
Okay, but I don't think a Nations
confidence in a bigger tournament.
I don't think a Nations League is the difference between England winning the Euros and the World Cup, and neither do you.
Might be.
All right, do you believe so, Kel?
Spain won the Nations League, and then they went on to win the Euros. There you go, right there.
Krells, so if England won the Nations League, would you would have greater belief in England winning the Euros or a World Cup?
Yes, because they wouldn't panic in situations like this. They've been to 2 straight finals and they bubbled it both times.
Okay, Kels. All right, man.
I'm just saying, Spain was rebuilding their squad, they won the Nations League, and then the next summer they won the Euros.
You didn't even have England beating Mexico, but you think a Nations League is going to be the thing that gets them over the top?
We're a bunch of bubble jobs on England. Yeah, I do.
Flawless, this conversation is redundant. Portugal won the fucking Nations League. What did that do for
them? I'm talking about 2023.
No, Victor, this is future.
The 23 Spain beat Croatia to win the Nations League. Rodri was player of the tournament. Mm-hmm. Shout out Rodri. And then the following summer in 2024, this young upstart team full of like Barcelona Academy kids won the Euros.
That had nothing to do with the Nations League. That's
I think it gave a lot of these players confidence. I'm just gonna say it. 2023 and then 2024.
They were the best team in the
Portugal won it last
had
summer.
Nothing to do with the Nations League.
They got Danny
as
well.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think the Nations League has anything to do with it. That's why I'm not sneering at it. I just said I won't celebrate it. Do I want England to win it? Yeah, cool. I guess you. But no, it don't change it. Outside of Kells, that don't change nobody's mind.
It don't hurt to win it.
No one said, but that's not what I'm saying. Yeah. I didn't say I don't want England to win it. I'm just saying I'm not going to celebrate.
That's what
I'm not going to celebrate.
I think when you're a country that hasn't won anything since the 1960s, you try to win something.
It might not
you said again, Kells. Wait. Kells, don't put words in my mouth. Where did I say England should not try and win it?
True.
You didn't.
Okay, so what are we talking about then? Why are we saying?
I'm just saying in general, like.
Well, of course, England should. I'm not sneering at it. I'm just saying I won't celebrate it. That's not me sneering at it. I won't celebrate it. That's my decision to make.
All right, fine.
It makes no difference. It makes no difference to me. That's fine. Like that's you've not seen your nation win anything. So how are you talking to me about this anyway?
Whoa! We got a bunch of gold cups, baby.
Nobody
Let's
cares.
go.
The gold cups is
Gold
less than the
Cup.
Nations League. And how's that? And gold cups are less than the Nations League. So what we talking about? How's that helped you in the World
It's
Cup?
our version of the Nations
How's
League.
that helped you in the World Cup? And how's gold cups helped you in the World Cup?
Actually, no, we've won CONCACAF Nations League and some gold cups.
And how's that helped you in the World Cup?
Not really at all.
We're fucking,
Okay, made zero difference.
But see, but we're not expected to win the World Cup. England is.
Made zero. Since when are we expected to win the World Cup? By who? Who has us as
Well,
favorite?
by all your fucking fans. It's coming home. It's coming home. Why are you saying that if you don't think it's coming home? That means you expect to win it.
Because I run gimmicks like you run agendas. That's why, Kels. Same way you like to run agendas, I run gimmicks. So what we talking about here? But when I do it, it's a problem. But when you do it, it's okay. What we talking about here? So nobody has England as favorite.
Again, I'm not saying you specifically. I meant the entire English fan base. All I've had to listen to since game week or the first game of the fucking World Cup was it's coming home. It's coming home. Football's coming home. So therefore, there's an expectation that you're going to win the title, or else you wouldn't say that.
But there's no England. There's very few England fans that believe we're the best side in the tournament. That's just them supporting.
I think a lot of people did. I've had to listen to.
They don't believe that. They don't believe that shit.
Wait. Tell me one England content creator who you spoke to who said we're the best team in the tournament.
I just hear it on streams and in spaces.
Name names. Who
LB
said that?
said it. Jay said it.
Said that England are the best team in the tournament.
They all said it's coming home.
No. Did they say England were the best team in the tournament?
No, they just said it's
exactly. Home. So that tells you all you need to know. That's them just believing. What we talking about here? You're smarter than that. Nobody
believe in hope, man.
The best team in the tournament. Stop.
Well, if you're gonna say it's coming home, then you probably believe you are the best team. Because why would you not say that?
No, it's
even if you don't just say it specifically.
No, it doesn't.
You're saying we're gonna it's coming home means we're gonna win the title.
No,
and obviously means you think you're the best.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That's you supporting your team. You
can just hope.
You can want You can want your team and believe your team is good enough to win a tournament without thinking they're the best. There's no England, so that's why I asked you the question. There's no England fan you spoke to or heard said that England were the best team in the tournament. So there wasn't no expectation. There was belief, there was hope, but where's their expectation? No. What we talking about here? What are we doing here? Absolutely not. There wasn't. No, there wasn't. There isn't one England fan you spoke to or heard
saying it's coming home.
Why can't we say it's just because it bothers you? Don't mean we gonna stop saying it. The world don't revolve around you.
No, because when you say it's coming home,
I can say because I can say it. You know why? Because I can say what I want. That's why, Kel. Same way you run agendas and all that nonsense. I can say it's coming home. You just don't like when the shoes on the other foot. That's all it is. You love to run agendas all the time. But when I say it's coming home or England fans say it's coming home, you don't like it. That's just the taste of your own medicine. That's all that is. That's all that is. What we talking about here? Loves running agendas and all this type of stuff. But as soon as you can't say it's coming home, well, you can't run agendas then. How about that? Well, now it's different. Yeah. What are we talking about here?
I'll just say, when you say it's coming home, I interpret that as saying we think we're going to win. And when you think, and so yes, I will.
Yes,
if I think that you think that you're going to win the title, that means that I am interpreting that as you saying we're the best team.
That doesn't mean you think you're the best team.
That is my interpretation.
Well, your interpretation is wrong. I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. Your interpretation is wrong.
Okay.
Your interpretation of it is wrong. Yes.
Wait,
yes. Your interpretation
how can an interpretation be wrong if an interpretation is something personal?
Say that again.
How can an interpretation be
because
wrong?
How you interpreted it is not how I meant it. That's why. Like I can call you a name and you can think it means something different. It's like that's not what I meant. So just because England fans believe and say, it's coming home, does not mean they think they're the best team in the tournament.
I wasn't necessarily referring to you specifically.
Yeah. It's just a hope thing, bro.
I was referring to other England fans who did make it seem that way. I wasn't.
No, there's belief because England. There's belief because there's England because England are one of the better teams in the tournament. So yes, there is a belief. 110% there's a belief that England can, but there was no expectation of it. No, people are more disappointed about the way England played in terms of not going out. That's why if you talk to most England fans will tell, hey, these are tough games. Argentina is going to be a tough game. Spain will be a tough game. France will be a tough game. What are we talking about here? My interpretation.
No, you had Rory Jennings booking a plane ticket during that game to go to New York to go to the final.
Yeah, because he an England fan.
Think they were going to win?
Wait, is he an England fan? So yeah, he thought England were going to win.
And he also, we know what Rory Jennings does. He winds people the fuck up by making these kind of comments. That's his brand.
Yeah.
He's an arrogant motherfucker. That's his gimmick. Just like Flaw's gimmick, which failed, but it was a gimmick. It
Oh,
was
absolutely.
fun.
Yeah, it was fun. 100%.
I got a dip for my Montreal Toronto match.
Oh, I'm gonna dip for that too because I'm joining Steve. So
yeah,
Let's Steve. I'll send it
I'll
over
just
to you
say-
every time.
it's not coming home.
It's not.
Yeah, one World Cup for USA. Big up to
Oh
Fats.
well, Steve, we're never gonna win the World Cup. So I go into a tournament knowing we're not gonna win it. So I'm not disappointed when we fail.
I'm glad you know that. I'm glad.
Take care.
All right, big up to
Big up Kels. Big up Kels. Big up Steve.
Montreal. Ooh la la.
Big up Kels. Big up Steve.
Fat says, I knew things this would happen. One loss and the domino effect began. Some of you have genuinely been brainwashed. We did this exact same thing with Southgate. Nah, we didn't, man. Like Fat's like, nah, Southgate just got deserved criticism and deservedly sacked. What are we talking about?
What do you mean brainwashed, bro? I don't understand how someone can defend that managerial performance yesterday. Genuinely, I feel like you're just okay. Obviously, you back Tuchel, and I get it. You know, he was your manager. He won the champs with you. You've got good memories of him. But we can just break each thing individually down. And yesterday was a disgrace. There's no two ways about it. Like, there's no way of dressing it up. There's no way to hide. Like, it was a disgrace.
Yeah, Tuchel's not the guy, bro. Like Vicarin said, like football is outlasting these old managers now. All of these OG managers, all of these managers are outlasting now, bro. And the reality is that Tuchel was brought in, whether you like it or not. Facts. Tuchel was brought in by the FA to win the World Cup, and he failed, bro. The reality is the guy had the chance to beat an Argentina side who haven't been great all tournament. Like, yes, England haven't been great, but Argentina haven't been great either, bro. And Argentina almost lost against Switzerland and Egypt, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Flawless. Switzerland and Egypt, they should go to flawless. They could have easily went out in those games. Like their two centre backs was on yellow cards, and Tuchel did not make any attacking changes because the guy is a terrorist, bro. There's nothing else to say, bro. Like he just has his ways, bro. You see, man, like him, Amarim, these men have their own principles, bro. You know what I mean? These men have their own principles, bro. And at the end of the day, they're not going to change their principles. Yes, we could have said that he should have brought on Tony. Yes, he should have brought on Mainu, but he was never going to bring on those players because they don't suit the way that he plays. So you know what I'm saying? So he was never going to utilize them. Tuchel failed, bro. Tuchel failed, and like I said, my biggest energy is with the English FA because they've been getting appointment after appointment after appointment wrong. My biggest issue is with the FA, bro, with the English FA and the English Federation.
So sorry. It's not you, King. These lot be running. Eddie be running jokes in the comments.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Shout out to Eddie. Eddie's hilarious. Carrot Cartel and that. I hear it, but listen.
Are you a part of the Carrot Cartel? Are you CC?
Me? What, me?
Yeah, I'm asking. Are you there? Are you in the Carrot Cartel?
Nah, not yet. Not yet. Like, not yet. Once we get the transfer window sorted, and if we do start off well, then it could be a different story. You know what I'm saying? But we have to see how Carrick gets on first. You know what I mean? But big up Michael Carrick every time. You know what I mean?
The thing to custom, like, I can't believe I gotta explain this. When he says he's coming home, but we're not gonna win it, make him make sense. His coming home is tongue in cheek, by the way.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, if you do your Googles, you know where it came from. It's a tongue in cheek thing. It's coming home. That's where it initially stemmed from. Just do your Googles and see where it's coming home phrase came from, and they'll tell you all you need to know. On a channel called Sarcasm City, and we know what Brits are like. I know many of the world, much of the world don't get our sarcasm and sense of humor and shit like this, but this is where it stems from. Yes.
It's sarcastic, bro.
I have been calm. Before you go, Si, 1 second. This comment goes to show, like, even with Kels, he's coming home. See how much it annoys people.
Yeah.
They don't think we're the bestest, so why does it bother you so much? This is all I heard, but when you run agendas, it's fine. When you run your agendas and you run your jokes, it's fine. But when we do it, you have a major issue with it. All right. Okay. All right.
See, I have been calm also. I don't care anything about the only thing I care about is I agree with Eddie. I've blamed flawless for this. No. People have to blame flawless because no. See, you are getting away with this flawless. I agree with Eddie. You know what? I can't curse on fats also. You know what? Fast England. I can understand. Yeah, I can understand it. I am completely agree with Eddie. Yeah, people has to blame flawless. If you come to Sarkar TV, blame flawless and ask him why England haven't won the World Cup. Ask him. They have to ask him. He got blood on his hands. For me, first of all, I'm blaming Tuchel. Next time, blaming flawless because this is the guy who said I will run the gimmick. Because of him, they didn't win the World Cup. You know what? I will spin it flawless. See, you never backed England. This is the first time you backed England. It's backfired. It backfired completely. That means we have to blame you. No. See, until right now, you said England haven't won shit because of Southgate, this and that. When you see Tuchel, this is the guy. You know what? I will run this. Everybody against England, everybody against this, everybody against that. You know what? I will run this. Asked you so many times. That's why I'm saying I'm completely agreeing with Eddie that we have to blame flawless. You know what, fats? I don't care about fats. He's in delusional level. But for me, I'm blaming flawless for this. See, that's why I said in the group chat also. Blame Tuchel for 90%, 10% flawless. That's it. Simple.
Yeah, flawless is always catching shades, bro.
Yo, I didn't make the changes. All right, then.
Flawless is always catching shades. I find it so funny, man. Flawless catching shades.
Big up Fats for the super chat. He said, big up for this. It says, you know what? Fuck you all except Flawless and Kells. We'll make another movie. Fuck King, fuck Sai, fuck Vikram the Donut. Next dance with Tuchel Euro 2028 on home soil. 9th of July 2028.
Why you say for me for fans? What's going on here?
No, King is calm. Like, Fats can have his energy, bro. These England fans have the same energy every tournament just for nothing to happen because their players are not it. It's fine, man. Like, I don't even need to say nothing. Like, these men overrate their players and then get disappointed when everything comes crumbling down like it always does. All this arrogance for what? Where does it come from? I actually don't get it.
I don't know, bro.
It's not rooted in nothing. Spain, I hear. France, I hear. Argentina, I hear. But England, all this arrogance, and they never do anything of note. I think I big up to Dan Potts because I saw Flawless on Dan Potts today. Shout out to Dan Potts and the gang, and I heard them speaking about this. I heard Hook speaking about this, and Hook's actually made a good point about, like, obviously about the first thing that Spain, when you're in like Spain academies and stuff, the first thing that they tell you is about your technical ability, and your IQ and your positioning. But with England academies, most England academies, they just teach athletes like about the physicality and all of that. And yes, like there's a place of physicality in football, but you also have to be able to teach players what to do with a football. So there's a balance, bro. That's why I said, though, technical ability will always stand the test of time. That's why when everyone keeps telling me about the legs in midfield, all of this rubbish,
that's why
I keep saying it. Like, technical ability will always beat pace and power. Because even look at the Argentina team yesterday. There's not bare athletes there.
Yeah. There's not bare athletes in that team. Bickering, bare men are downplaying the Tillerman signing. Bare men are downplaying the.
This is where I am interested. You saying there is no physical in Argentina?
No, I said there's not bare athletes in that team because there isn't.
No, bro. Deep ball. Deep ball. Simeone, Paredes, Romero, Martinez. I can name physicality and bare physical strength.
Are you being serious? You think those guys are crazy athletes? Are you actually? You're really trying to do
this? No.
Really
England are more athletes. No. Bro. England are more athletics than Argentina. Bro, you watch Simeone, go and watch Atletico Madrid. He's a road runner.
No,
he's literally road runner. Deep ball is a road runner. Paredes is a road runner.
listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying they're not crazy athletes. Obviously, every footballer at pro level is an athlete to a certain extent.
He's talking about specialists,
not crazy athletes.
Yeah, he's talking about specialists.
No. We are thinking there is a difference between. That's why me and Flawless and Vikram said, there has to be 60-40. You can't win a whole tournament with technical quality. You can't win a tournament with full physicality. It's not going to happen. Never. By the way, the only team we seen win with pure technical quality is Spain in 2010 because they got generational midfield. They got generational players.
But didn't you just say it wasn't possible? But then you said someone's done it, so it is possible.
No. It's done because wait, because somebody done because that's why I call generational, bro. They got Xavi, Iniesta, and Busquets.
No, but you're just proving my point that technical ability always stands the test of time.
Bro, no, Flawless, 1 minute. This is what just sorry to cut you. See, apart from Spain, who did tell me that? Who won the World Cup like this? Apart from Spain.
But that's not the point. The point is
that is the point, though. Vikram, if technical quality easy, then why can't France do it? Why can't Argentina do it? Why can't England do it?
Because France are not technically better than that Spain team. They're not.
Here's what I say about the Spain side in 2010. That they had physicality.
Physicality, yes. Pedro.
They didn't have it in the traditional sense, but they had physicality. Like who was the midfield? It was Xavi. Who did you say? Xavi Alonso, Iniesta.
Iniesta, and Busquets.
And who was the fullbacks?
Oh, come on, Flawless, bro.
Wait, one sec. Who was the fullbacks?
Was it Jordi Alba?
Jordi Alba.
Who was over? Who's the other?
And
I can't believe we're doing this.
I'm trying to think right back for Spain. When was it? 2010. 2010.
Eddie,
this was.
Eddie, can you believe this?
First he told me. I've not even finished the point. I'm just trying to find the squad to jog my memory.
First he said Argentina have crazy athletes, and now he's saying that Spain team
they don't have crazy
is like a lifetime team. That's why they won it.
Wait, so we saying Spain in 2010. So it was Casillas. Right thing. 2010 World Cup final against Netherlands. Casillas, Ramos, Piqué, Puyol, Busquets, Alonso, Xavi, Iniesta, Pedro, Villa. That team has physicality. Don't ever get it mistaken.
No. Eddie, 1 minute. I have to clear this. Eddie, I mean athlete means they can compare physically. That is it. And by the way, I have to say it on screen. People, I don't know English well. If I'm speaking wrongly, that means my words can misinterpret or it can take wrong.
Yeah. Don't worry about that side.
No. King, 1 minute. That's why if I mean athletes, that means they can't compare physically. The meaning was they can compete physically. They're not scrubs. They have physicality. No. That is the point I mean. When we are mentioning,
I understood you just fine. You just used the wrong.
That's why I said. That's where my mistake was. I have to explain.
If you said France, I could hear it. This brother said Argentina. Then started saying names like Lisandro Martinez.
No. Compared to England, England had better athletes than Argentina.
Forget England in this conversation. I was talking about technical ability, and then you said, okay, that Argentina.
Yes. My point is.
But to compare the point, you started mentioning names like Lisandro Martinez and Simeone and Tagliafico.
Yeah, Simeone, there are physical. No. Vikram. For me, physicality means not road running. For me, physicality and athletics are both same. They are not scrubs. That's it. They are not scrubs.
I didn't say that they were. I said okay, you didn't hear me properly. I said they're not crazy athletes. That was my point.
Yeah, but he's basically saying Vicker is trying to say he's not saying there's no physicality. He's just saying there's more specialists. He's saying there's more specialist players that are technically at Argentina. That's all he's saying, bro. Like there's more
technically better than England.
There's more there's specialists like for example Wharton is athletic, but he's not a specialist in athletic. He's more of a specialist technically than he is from an athletic for physical standing point, but that doesn't mean that he's not physical or he's not athletic. That just means his most outstanding attributes. His most outstanding attributes are technical ability.
Because every footballer, every footballer at the top level to a certain extent is athletic. There's just levels to it. There's just levels to it. Yeah, is like athletic, because even people call Maguire, the slowest brother on the planet. They say he turns slower than a fridge, right? He's still athletic. He's just not as athletic as certain other.
He's not got speed, but he has strength. For example,
people say the same.
He's athletic.
He's not agile. He don't have great balance, but his physicality comes from strength.
People say the same thing about Mainu.
They say Mainu can't run.
Yeah, people think physicality is just one thing, which is not. It's
not.
It's made up of multiple things, and you can be slow and strong. So technically, you're physical. You could be slow as shit, but if you're strong, then you have a physical attribute. You might not be the quickest, but have fantastic balance, for example, which is what I talk about. That's one of the most underrated physical attributes.
Yeah, it's like saying
is having great balance, like Iniesta, for example. Iniesta has had great acceleration, great agility, and great balance, but we wouldn't initially associate him with being physical.
Bro, I'll go on further. Busquets was built like a twig and couldn't run at all, but he's one of the best footballers we've ever seen, just because of his balance, his technical level.
He has physicality, but we don't associate with him because he's built like a lamppost.
Yeah, it's not natural. It's not natural to him. It's not natural to him. He has it, but it's not natural. It's not the first. It's not the first thing that he goes.
We look at it from an eyesight thing. That's why.
Yes.
We look at it from an eyesight thing and go, if you're an athlete or if you're physical. So if you're built like a Adama Traore, automatically we go, you're athletic.
Yeah. It's like saying,
you're Busquets. We look at you and go, you're not. I keep saying, using Vitinha and João Neves. They don't look like athletes. They two of the most athletic players in Europe in midfield.
Yeah. And by the way, you mentioned Busquets, right? But okay, if Busquets is physically not that strong, you can't take ball off him. Why?
Because he has
great balance. Take balance. He got balance. That means he's not physically scrub. He's okay.
No.
He's okay. That is what I mean. My point was, they are not scrubs. They are not elite athlete. That's it.
But the thing,
my wording is wrong.
Right.
But you're right. Does have physicality. We just don't associate that with.
If you
have great balance, that's physicality.
Yeah. Oh, but back to the overall point. That's my point. Was in general, like the technical ability of these players will always stand the test of time over their physical attributes. Always. Absolutely. Because all of the top footballers, that their game was always built around their physical attributes. That's why they never stand the test of time. That's why they're out here retiring.
That's why I said it.
In their early 30s.
Yeah,
that's why Messi can still play now, even though he's almost 42.
Yes, Vicar, and that's what I said, bro. That's what I said to Flawless 3 weeks ago. And I was with Jess, and Flawless will remember this conversation because I said that because people say about Ronaldo, I'm not saying Ronaldo was never ever technical, but he was more of an athlete. Ronaldo's most outstanding attribute was his athleticism. That's why you're seeing more of his deficiencies, because you're seeing most of his athleticism has gone, and now he has to rely on his technical ability, and he does not have the technical ability no more because he doesn't have the athleticism to cover it. And like you said, that's why players like Messi, players like Modric, I heard United fans speak about Tillemans is 29, this and that, bro. Tillemans does not rely on athleticism, bro. He relies on his IQ and his technical ability, bro. So when people say Tillemans can't play because he's 29, that's nonsense, bro. Because, bro, man can play till he's 34, bro. Because he relies on his technical ability and his IQ. It's most natural to him. It's same thing with Casemiro. Bro. Same thing with Casemiro. Players like Modric, Casemiro.
Important, very, very important. Remind me again, how much was Tillemans?
35 mil. 35 mil.
Carry on, man. Carry on.
Even people say the same thing about Sander Berg. People say the same thing about Sander Berg, or Sander Berg is 28. Bro, like Sander Berg can play till he's 33, bro, because Sander Berg, again, does not rely on athleticism. He relies on his technical ability and his IQ, his positioning, bro. That's the same thing with Tillemans. That's the same thing with Casemiro. That's the same thing with Messi, Modric, Casemiro, all of these players, bro.
And hence why I'm going to play football forever, because I never relied on physicality, because I never had it in the first place. Let me get to this next super chat.
It's facts, no.
Says, you know what? Oh, yeah, we got to this as well. Next dance with Tuchel. Oh, yeah, 9th of July, 2028. Hey, 8th of July, 2028. Yo, it's coming home. We running it back. You already know the vibes. You know what it is. All right, let's see what else. Fats, big up for the super chats as well. Says 13th of June, 2027, Nations League final. We will be there. We go from London to Manchester to Dublin to Newcastle. You can have Klopp with Germany, Zidane with France. It's fucking coming home. Hey, big up, man. Every single time, man. Every single time, Fat. Salute to you. And yeah, man, everyday Tillemans and Sheik, shut up. So I seen you in the comments talking about, yo, what we blaming Flawless for, and all this type of stuff. Yeah, and this guy, Flawless stopped the flame of the England agenda, and then and then the burn marks on his fingers is a damn shame. Acting like it was just me. And just to clarify as well, people, like you don't know it's coming home. Go listen to the song. Because the song talks about, look, I'll even pull this up on Google. Jesus Christ. Look at this. I gotta explain this to you now. Look at this. It's coming home. Tone and cultural meaning. Optimism. It captures the ultimate hope of English football fans during World Cups and European Championships. Self-deprecation. The original song actually highlights decades of disappointment and losing, 30 years of hurt, because it was 30 years at the time. Irony. Fans often sing it with a sense of humor and irony, knowing that England frequently breaks their hearts in tournaments. So the channel's called Sarcasm City TV, and you see the definition of the song. Why would I not lean into it? When you got crooks like Sheik and Eddie and Nephew and this joke man CPU's just joined, and Sty and Kells and Steve all hating, like, what are we talking about? Of course,
that's a crook to you. That's a crook to you.
Absolute cretins. You know what I'm saying?
So wait, can I?
Go on. Yeah, go on.
So first of all,
go on.
I've just been against England in Sarcasm City because I made a alarm if he's on the channel later on. We made a bet with our mutual friend Chris, who moved from London here, that if Brazil get out, I'll cheer for England, and if England get out, he'll cheer for Brazil. So I've been cheering for you guys since then.
Let's go.
And dude, I'm a Brazil fan. You think I don't want you guys to knock out Argentina? Are you fucking insane? That's like Chelsea and Spurs. You think I don't want you guys to beat those guys? First of all, as a Brazil fan. Second of all, they're racist as fuck. Why wouldn't I want you guys to beat these men? That's why, brother. What are we doing? Like, that's why I'm even more pissed with Tuchel, because what he was getting praised for before this game was what every pundit in terms of players from Gary Neville and Alan Shearer and everything was giving him props for what? His positive substitutions. Hey, even when we're 1-0 up, we're going for the second goal. We'll bring on Saka. We'll bring on Rashford. It's not like Southgate. And what does he do during this game? Why does he turtle so much? It was almost a back six at times. A back fucking six. What are you going to do then? If you go back five, I can even get that. But when you're going back six, you're only 1-0 up. The second you concede a goal, you are fucked because you don't have an outlet. And you don't have enough time to bring on substitutions. So what was the point? I know Morgan Rogers got the assist, but if you wanted to do, like you were saying, Flawless, the counter thing, why isn't Saka coming on sooner? Why isn't Saka there? I know he got the assist. Thank you. Same with Gordon, cool. But why isn't Rashford coming on in the 75th minute, right after hydration break, for fresh legs as an outlet? Why can't you take off Kane? Or if you want to be more progressive, you can take off Anderson, put Rice right beside Bellingham, and then put Kane in the 10 because he likes doing that pocket fucking bullshit anyways, and put a Tony or Watkins to run in behind. So you can still have that playmaking ability. You can still be attacking. Because one thing Kane's been shit at this tournament is holding up the fucking ball. He's been ass at holding up the ball. The second you punt it to him, he never holds up the ball this entire tournament. He'll do the whole dropping in. But that's why Tuchel needs to go. And Fat saying, who do we get? I'm sorry. Did anyone think Deschamps was going to win with France in 2018 and then go to the final in 2022? Deschamps was a nobody manager after going to a Champions League final in 2002. Did anyone know about the Spanish manager before he won even the Nations League? No, tell me the Spanish managers they've had after Enrique. Did anyone think after Enrique left the Spanish setup, that this manager would be the one giving them the most success? Tell
No.
anyone in the chat, anyone even in the panel, did anyone know about this manager before this?
No.
Do you think do you think they were going to succeed more with him than they did with Luis Enrique?
Nah.
Exactly.
Like, nah.
So if you keep on saying, who do we get? I'm sorry, you have to look at your setup. You have to, if you need to hire again abroad, it doesn't have to be Tuchel. Look through the entire process. But this Tuchel needs to be.
You're being too nice, man. It's not even the manager thing; it's a player thing as well. Like
But I'm addressing some of the things Fats. But I'm addressing some of the things Fats was saying in terms of who do we get.
No, but I'm addressing it as well. I'm saying that you're right, Fats. There's no one that can change the situation because I think it's an internal issue. I don't think it's just a manager issue. I think the players aren't good enough. I think the players don't have the mentality, and I think that there's other teams that are better than them.
That's cool, but it's not about getting over the line. It's just about having a better approach.
Yes.
It's the approach thing that I have an issue with.
You could lose to Argentina.
Yes.
In extra time. You could even lose to them in penalties. But the way you went about it, even losing, you could lose 2-1 to them even if you were going attacking because you're going for the second goal. It was a decision by the manager to change the setup that much when you're 1-0 up. I can understand you're not rating them highly enough, but this team is still a top 4 team. You could even say a top 3 team because they've gone to semis and finals for Euros. Right? So they're good enough for that. So, and this Argentina time, we were saying before everything was, hey, we don't think they have the physicality enough because, hey, Paredes is old as fuck now. Enzo's the only young leg in that midfield.
Wait, you gotta be more specific. These guys were saying that. I wasn't saying any of that.
No, I'm not. No. I'm sure, Vic, and whatever makes you feel better. I'm saying even me.
I just had to clarify.
Sure.
You lot were talking about PMP the whole tournament. I kept telling you about technical ability and Simon were going back and forth about it.
Bro, I can get that, but I'm sorry. There's not a lot of technical. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say this. DePaul, is not the most technical ability player, nor is Paredes. We're not.
But you're right. You're right, CP. You're right.
And I'm expecting more. I'm expecting more PNP from the England players because they're younger anyways, and fucking DePaul is young, is old as well.
No, CP, you're right. But they're still technically better than England. That's my point.
But he didn't play the. England didn't lose, he didn't play the PMP. That's where the issue lies. If he PMP and England would have lost, I'd go, all right, cool. He didn't play the pace and power players.
Yeah, no Madueke was not subbed on. There was only Gordon for a bit.
He didn't put on Saka, he didn't put on Rashford, he didn't put
till the end. Yeah, Watkins wasn't given a single minute, neither was Tony, if we're going the whole PMP route.
Because when he had the pace and power players on, well, there was just mainly one in Gordon.
And by the way, CP, I have to mention this. Yeah. See, McAllister, Fernandes, and Messi. What is the common thing, CP? Technically, they're good. What did Tuchel do?
Say it louder, Sai. I need you to hear that. I just need you to say that again.
No. You know what I love about this? No. I'm gonna correct. You could say that. You could say they're technically good. Sure. You know what? We as Chelsea fans even criticize Enzo Fernandez as. We were like, is his technical ability that good? Because he's been so shit. We were saying he's a box scratcher. We were saying, Chelsea fans were saying he's doing a Bruno Fernandes in terms of getting GA but not performing well on the pitch. This season,
and
we
CP,
we said he doesn't have the pace, and we said he doesn't have the. Yeah, go ahead.
What is the one thing where Enzo can do was shoot from outside of the box?
No. Sai. Now you're wrong again, because I'm saying this as a Chelsea fan. This man has been pulling a fucking Rudiger. Remember when Antonio Rudiger used to pop shot
that's
all
what
the time?
I mean. Yes.
And he scored that one goal. Enzo Fernandez has been trying to do long shots for 3 seasons, and this was the first season for Chelsea. He fucking scored a goal finally. But when he puts on that Argentina kit, he can finally find his placement, which pisses me the fuck off. So if he doesn't do this for Chelsea this season, I'm gonna be fucking on his neck.
CP, no. See, you are disappointed that he can do this, but he's not doing it Chelsea. That's why you're disappointed.
He does it for Argentina, yes.
He does it for Argentina. That means That means he had in his catalog. He's not doing for Chelsea. He's doing for Argentina. That means he can do that. By the way, and McAllister, what is the McAllister qualities? He can't run. His legs is not good. But the one thing McAllister is very, very good at is picking a pass. We've seen that before. We've seen at Brighton. We've seen at Argentina. But Messi, Bro, you can't give a time on the ball for greatest player of the world. You can't give that.
I agree
What
that.
Tuchel did was for sit back for 45 minutes and give time and space on the ball for Messi, Enzo Fernandez, and McAllister.
Yeah, hence why I'm with Sai. England didn't lose that game because it was pace and power
No,
versus technical ability. They lost the game because it became defense versus attack like it was a trade.
And Sai, the reason I'm also pissed off with Enzo Fernandez, for example, is he's mostly playing in South America for qualifiers and everything, right? When he plays, I was expecting, because he plays in England and he's not been good in terms of getting ran through in the midfield, that he's playing these same English players that are running him through the midfield. So I thought the English players would be continuing that in international tournaments, right? Because we criticize.
And by the way,
look at Enzo not tracking Anderson or Rice or whoever, right? Jude especially would have that's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
And by the way, CP, for you, I have to speak on this. Let's speak on this. At Chelsea, Enzo Fernandez is jack of all trades. Nobody can say what is his best position. Nobody can say this is a standout. Nobody can say it. For Argentina, we can say it. For Argentina, his role was play along McAllister. Be beside of McAllister. See, McAllister can do all these passes. He can do all this. Whenever McAllister goes there will be partner Fernandez. And Enzo Fernandez will be there. You can see that the shot came from the left side is McAllister. The outside will be Enzo Fernandez. Because they commitment each other. Their profiles are really good. For me, in Chelsea, the profiling
I think it's also because you're playing a 4 midfield, right? So it's helping to cover Enzo's deficiencies in terms of defensively and everything. Because you have Paredes and DePaul backing him.
They're playing DePaul, Paredes, Simeone, and McAllister. And but Argentina won't play with wingers.
Yes.
They don't.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't. They play like they like old school, flat back four.
Wait, what's the point that you guys are trying to make?
I'm saying I can agree with. I don't even think the technical ability thing with Enzo Fernandez. I disagree with that point, because we as Chelsea fans and the wider EPL fan base or even footballing fan base has criticized his lack of technical ability. What is he? He's a jack of all trades. He doesn't have a speciality. He gets ran through in the midfield.
No, of course, but my point is that there's levels to this. Like, two things can be right. I don't think this Argentina team is that great. It's not. But it's still the players in the team which was my point, are still technically better than England's players. Like you saw it, bro. Everyone talks like Rice is this top midfielder.
Yeah,
and this guy,
but I don't think that's why England lost the game, though.
It's not why they lost.
Yeah. But I don't think they lost the game because of that.
Their players. But my point is why they won't win any majors is that their players are just not the level that people think they are.
So in terms of, I don't think Enzo Fernandez is technically better than Rice. If you're talking about long range passing, I agree with you. Enzo has that. If you're talking about corners, free kicks, set pieces, and defensively, fuck no. Enzo Fernandez barely scores any free kick goals and set pieces compared. He's fucking hitting the first man all the time. So in terms of what technical ability you're talking about.
And by the way, CP, no. See, yesterday's game, why you have to care about technical quality and this? Because England never tested that. By the way, England sat back for 45 minutes. They never tested though. But see, the English strength was pace and power. England tested. England's strength is pace and power. By the way, 1 minute. Okay. England's strength is pace and power. What they have to do? Go physicality. Go toe to toe with them. What they do was they did opposite. They played for Argentina's strength. Argentina's strength is technical quality, and they can pick a pass. What they did, they did opposite.
Give them the ball. Yeah, we give them the ball.
They give him the ball. You say, you know what? We sit back. We sit back. We with back five. You know what? You can pass it around. Yeah, you can do this. You can do that. They played opposite to England.
Like they ain't got Lionel Messi over there.
Like, I was so pissed. I'm like, Tagliafico's on a yellow. Why the fuck is Saka not on? He's on
I'm not kidding though.
Tagliafico's fucking ass.
No, you can CP and flawless. You can have physicality or you can have this and this and that. But you can't use them. Then what is that? You pick these players. You pick the players. You went for it. What you have done for it? Then? Why don't you go for it?
And that's where my issue lies, is that he didn't even give the pace and power a chance to win the game.
And one thing, flawless. See, okay, if you want to go pace and power, then you scored a goal. Then that after 10 minutes you had a hydration break. Then you can sit with you can have all the players round up. Take off Kane, put on Watkins or Tony, and bring on Rashford and Saka. You know what? Say we will go 4-3 and we will leave wingers out there. That means what will Argentina think? They will have a question mark in their brains. You know what? We can't attack like this, bro. Go and see. Every 10 players of Argentina are in the box. They are not afraid of any attack. They don't have any. They don't have any afraid to from England because there is no options. Everybody's on the home box.
You have to have outlets.
They don't have any outlet. So the only outlet is Pickford has to kick the ball long. If they miss it, what Kane doing? Kane is all kicking like NFL kicker. Same thing. There is nothing out there. Bro, you played for your see.
That's where the
self-blame, bro. This is self-blame.
Yeah, but
and Saka would have helped you defensively. Saka would have helped you defensively too. So to help the overlapping winger, if you're worried about wing play or even like, what are we doing?
Even Madueke, I don't rate Madueke, but Madueke would have helped defensively as well. So like, even though I don't rate him,
and it's not about England winning and being good enough to win the tournament. That's why not people's issues is not England not winning the tournament. England fans don't have an issue with England. No, of course you're disappointed and you want to win it. It's the manner in which you did. Because again, I keep saying this. You didn't even give England the best possible platform to go through against Argentina, and you was in prime position. Hey, you know what? I picked a pace and power team to play counter-attack, and we just gonna go up, play counter-attack. And
by the way, we have to mention this. No, and 1 minute, please. No. We all know Flawless. You know Cape Verde manager Flawless?
No,
you don't know. You know Switzerland manager?
Yeah,
no,
don't know.
You don't know Egypt manager. But these three guys went toe-to-toe with Argentina. And they take into extra time, by the way. They take into extra time. By the way, Cape Verde scored 2 goals. Switzerland scored 1-1. Egypt are leading by 2 goals in last 10 to 15 minutes. Apart from dumb shot and Messi magic, they should have gone out. That means they haven't sit back. They are not afraid of Argentina. You are England. You have quality. You got this 200 pound midfield. Then why are you afraid there? Go for it.
And that's where the issue lies. Go on, Vikram. Go on.
But I agree with all the criticisms that Tuchel is getting. But I don't think that this proves the point. This proves the point that the England team is not good enough. So, like every major that they've been in, I don't think they've been good enough to win. I don't think that any of this disproves that point.
No, that's fair, but that's not what like I said, that's not where the issue lies, Vikram. People are not annoyed that England didn't win the tournament. That's not the issue. It's the manner in which they went out.
Yeah, they went out like cowards.
I agree with all that.
If England would have went out to Argentina, if he would have put on Saka and Rashford, and the game still goes the way it does, and England lose 2-1, everyone goes, hey, you know what? You actually went out your way and we got beat by a better team. Cool. It's the manner in which it is. No one's really too fussed and saying, oh, England should roll through Argentina. We should bulldoze Spain. No, there's a way to lose games. Like Sai just said, Cape Verde, Egypt, and Switzerland, I don't think are of the level of England and don't have England's attacking prowess. I don't think any of those sides are better teams than England overall. They all gave Argentina a better game. Switzerland, Egypt, and Cape Verde all get. You know why? Because there was an actual, hey, hit them back. Because you can get there. And England didn't attempt to. They was in the ring with Argentina and was pulling punches. We didn't even try. Like, fall short and you go, all right, cool. They're the world champs. Like, they just won the World Cup 4 years ago. They could win it again. Like, that's what they should like.
And maybe this is my Chelsea process because I completely disagree with Vikram about not being like, yes, you're not good enough to win the tournament, but you should still, I think you can still win the tournament. I'm sorry that every time we won a European Cup or even won the Club World Cup, we were never the favorite team. We were never the favorite team. We were never the favorite team in 2021 when we won with Tuchel. We went up against Real Madrid and then Man City. We were not the favorite team in the Club World Cup when we were playing these teams and playing PSG that had won a treble and duppied Inter Milan 5-0. We were never the favorite team. Who gives a fuck about who's the favorite team? If you reach the final, anything's possible. Yeah, because no one. Let's be honest. I didn't think the Argentina side was better than the 2022 France side. But they went bar for bar and lost, and France lost in penalties.
No, but I'm not disagreeing that the better team can win a competition. I'm just saying that England are not capable of doing it because they just don't have it. It's a mentality problem, and it's a player quality problem. They like the mentality of the country, the mentality of
that's
the way that football is.
And that's a valid point. But people have an issue with the way the point you're missing is not about overall and everything like that. It's about this game against Argentina in particular with two. People are saying you did. People, before you go, CP, people are saying you didn't give it school. You didn't give it a go. That's where it is. People are not saying England definitely should have won the game and would definitely have. But if you would have gave it a go, there's always the big.
It's like, for example,
if you get past them and then you're in the final, it's then if Spain have an off day, you can beat them. England, this way, there's been worse sides than England. This England side that have won major tournaments. Don't ever get it mistaken. It's rare. Normally, the best team at like when you have the Spain sides that have won it. Greece won the Euros. The Portugal side that won the Euros is not a good side. On the more Euro side of things, but you don't have to be to his point. No one looked at those sides and said, "Yeah, those sides are good enough to win it." But you know what they both did? Gave themselves the best possible platform to succeed. That's all we're asking of England. And if you fall short because of lack of skill, we go, all right, Fairs, you weren't good enough.
Yeah, it's like flawless. It's like me and you getting into a boxing ring. It's like me and you getting into a boxing ring, and I'm just throwing jabs at you, and you're not throwing anything back.
That's it. Throw back. You probably gonna lose. You're more youthful, probably stronger than me, King. So you probably knock me out. But I could catch you with a lucky punch. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I just swing, close my eyes, and I catch you, and I'm like, oh my god, what happened? Open my eyes, and you're sparked out on the canvas. I'm like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Floss, you know what this reminded me of? This Tuchel job reminded me of Pep Guardiola during the Champions League final, where he decided not to put Rodri or Fernandinho in terms of tactical blunder.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of. He overthought this bullshit. He overthought this way too much.
No. CP. No. I disagree here. We know Pep can do that bullshit because his brain is scrambled. He can do the bullshit, but this is from Tuchel's cowardice. This is absolutely cowardice, CP. Yeah, we can't sit. We can't sit back. By the way, and by the way, you can sit. You can sit back. No. If you scored a goal at 75 or 80, I can understand you were sitting there for 10 minutes or 15 minutes. I can understand it because you can defend it. And by the way, people think you can switch like this, like bulb. You can't switch. If you are sitting back for 30 to 40 minutes, that means you don't have any plan. If you get the ball, the only plan is kick out of the stadium. That is the only plan. You can't do this. That's where Tuchel failed. For me, this is a pure highest level of cowardness. There is no hiding back. By the way, there is no hiding back. There is nothing. You can blame. You can pinpoint all this.
That he's getting. I agree with all the criticism that he's getting.
One sec, Vikram. There's hold up. And let me get to the super chat. Yeah, it says I literally said Tuchel deserves the criticism, but fuck me, who's out there that can take England to the promised land? Only Pep's taking a sabbatical. What more do you want? Sai here the thing, not Sai. Sorry.
That's what I was addressing this for, Flawless. That's what I was addressing the manager.
Yeah, I'm just there, but just quickly, I'm gonna as well, before Vikram goes as well. But it's just about someone giving us the best possible platform to succeed. That's what I want. Someone to set England up to go and win. Even if England falls short and are not good enough, you go, hey, you know what, Fairs? Because you've reached the semi-final not by some miracle, but you've reached the semi-final. You're in the final four, so you've got there some way. So you are 2 wins away from winning a World Cup.
Yeah,
and you go out like that. Again, I will keep reiterating that wasn't a lack of skill with England.
No,
the manager has absolutely flushed it in regards to it. But go on, Vikram, say what you're saying.
And you should know this facts. You should know this facts as a Chelsea fan. You keep unsacking managers until you get it right. You know what I'm saying? And if the next guy fails at England, you know what you do? Sack that guy.
Yeah.
and then you keep it. Come on, bro.
It's the worst managerial tactical decision I've ever seen. It's the worst decision I've ever seen. I've never seen a manager go away from what was working for him in a tournament. Like what was working for you, you didn't even attempt to do. That's why I can't even hear all the pace and power. You didn't put the pace and power on the pitch. It was all on the pitch.
You had the keys, but no engine in the car. You had all the keys, but no engine in the car.
You sat in the car with and then said, "Oh, the car's going nowhere." Sorry, go on.
Tuchel showed everyone the true English mentality, and that mentality is just celebrate all the try hard stuff. He thought they could try hard their way to the final, before he could defend and scumbag their way to the final. And like you've said before on numerous occasions, the football world don't like ugly. And that's what Tuchel tried to do. He tried to win ugly. It didn't work. And now he's paying the price. He deserves all the criticism he's getting.
And even this, he's saying Tuchel on England. And this is where you're just taking a piss now. I think ball possession plays a crucial role.
Look at this gaslighting.
I think ball position plays a crucial role. It's maybe not in our DNA like it's in our Spanish DNA or in our Argentinian/Brazilian DNA.
Brother, it's not even the Brazil when fucking Ancelotti was playing with 35% possession this fucking time. He was doing counterattack football. Shut the fuck up, Tuchel. Shut the actual fuck up. Don't piss me off when you fucking bring up Brazil, you fucking fraud. Shut the fuck up.
CP,
Shut the
you know what makes this CP? You know what makes this? You know what makes
play
this
possession
worse?
football, you fucking dickhead.
Well, CP, you know what makes this worse? He left all the players who can play ball possession at England.
Exactly, and we were fine. And that's why we were fine. No, but we were fine with it because we're like, you know what? You're playing pace and power, and it's working against Croatia. It worked against Mexico. It worked against Norway. So if you're playing that play style, you've chosen the players. You're gonna die on that hill, and right now that's working. The hill, you're dying on it, and it's working. So why the fuck are you doing this?
King, 1 minute. I have to make this. And CP, if you go and watch a Norway game, he said to press, "I'm not impressed. This is not a good win. We played really, really bad. We have to improve this and that, right?" They won the game. They physically dominated. They won the game against Norway. It's difficult game. They won the game. But when it's each fault, he can't take criticism. When it is fault, in this press conference, gaslighting us. Like, waiter, brother, listen, Tuchel, you have to name waiter 2.0.
Come on, man.
Brother, don't piss me off with fucking Brazilian DNA with fucking Ancelotti playing counter-attacking football. Shut the fuck up.
This is
man's acting like he's got a gun.
Shut the fuck up.
It's mad, yo. Like CP just said, yo. You chose to leave those guys at home. You went the pace and power route. Then refused to play pace and power, and then said, "Hey, we didn't have enough."
Bro,
yo, six defenders, fellas. 6 defenders, by the 6 defenders.
Sorry, man's acting like he's got a gun to his head, like Ghost did to Tariq and Power, but man's acting like man's talking like you chose this.
And I was like, "Cool, you've gone this route, run it." And like CP said, it worked to got you to a semi-final, and then you just
reverted. If a different manager was saying this, like if a Pep Guardiola was saying this quote, maybe I could hear it, brother. You're fucking Thomas Tuchel, bro. One of the biggest football terrorists we've ever seen, talking about ball possession. Brother, when have you ever played a possession style in your entire career? When have you ever tried to control a football match?
No, I disagree with that. We played possession style when we won in 2021. That's what we were good defensively because our attack was so shit. You can think we're not playing possession style, but we had possession majority of the games we played, besides Man City. But that's Man City.
Eddie, what you saying, fam? Floor's yours, fam.
Oh, my fault. Forgive me for the lateness. I had a tough time swimming through British tears, so it was tough sledding getting up here. But to kind of put a bow on everything I've been hearing. First off, shout out CP. It's somewhat good to have you. It depends on what you say the next 10 minutes, whether or not that's an accurate statement. Shout out Vikrin. Brother, I want to applaud you for maintaining a semblance of order in a city of chaos. We're not calling this Sarcasm City. This is Chaos City. This is madness.
And Captain Chaos turned up, people.
Exactly. Now,
Agent Eddie.
I've been taking notes. I've been gathering evidence and intel, and for Flawless and Sai, hey, you're not getting away with it today, pal. I'm putting Rico. That's what I've been doing. Collecting Rico. It's my turn. It's my time. It's my turn. I'm collecting a Rico. So, Sai, 2 days in a row, couple stingers. Put that on. We put that there. We put that down for right now. But let me get to this brother Flawless and people in the chat. Don't let him fool you. This victim charade he puts on, why me, always me. Let me tell you something right now. The tears he's shedding right now, those same tears will be tears of laughter at your funeral. Do not let him get away with this, people.
Yes.
So when I say he did that shit, Flawless did that shit. Hashtag Flawless did that shit in the chat. Put it all together, one word. No
what did I
spaces.
actually do, Eddie?
Okay.
Eddie, what are you accusing me of? What did I do?
I'm not the one on trial. You are. Allow me to speak, please. Thank you. So, he wore all white. He wore all white in a sea of green, white, and red. This brother went to Mexico. We don't call it LA where I'm from. We call it Mexico. Wearing all white, and he wants you to think that he did not believe that England were the best team in the world? That's what he wants you to believe. And let me tell you about facts. Facts. Brother, you get no grace. My brother, you get no grace. Just so you can type in capital letters doesn't mean we're supposed to give you some kind of grace. Okay? It doesn't work that way. Now, Sai, like I said, back to you, brother, because again, this is a RICO for the both of y'all. Both of y'all in this RICO. This is Young Thug and Gunna all over again. Both y'all guilty. Who's gonna snitch? Let me ask you a question, Sai.
Man, so young fucking go, you know.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go on, Eddie. Go on.
Flawless a fraud, yes or no? It's fraud. I'm asking you right now. It's flawless a fraud, yes or no?
Absolutely fraud, Eddie. Absolute fraud. I say I agree with you.
RICO done. Flawless, you're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Yes.
You're going to jail, Flawless. Like I said, this man is a criminal. He's not just a criminal. He is a criminal mastermind. I beg the judge. I plead with the judge. Do not let this man out. If you let him out, we're all not safe. This man came to California to pull on this charade. You know what that means? He went across the Atlantic first. Then he went across the United States. That's a total of 11 hours in the air for this good content. 2 C's on the package ain't shit to what this brother Flawless is doing. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Eddie, can I add some evidence to your overall trial? This fraud yesterday after England lost, then posted switching countries and put his Jamaica top. Just want everyone to know. Everyone not following a Flawless on IG. I just want to put that up to the judge and to you, Eddie. Sorry, continue, Eddie. My apologies.
It's a case that makes himself. He's self-snitching. He's self-snitching. Like y'all do in the UK. Y'all be having the bloody knife in the Snapchat story. He did it to himself. He did it to himself.
I flew across the Atlantic. Yo, I do it again. I'm not gonna lie.
Say it again, boss.
I said I'll do it all again, yo.
I do that shit again, yo.
That Mexico England game landed at the right time, yo. At a beautiful time.
You hear what he just said? He do it again.
I do it again, yo.
200 years, exactly. 200 years. And not only that, I once heard Flawless say, it goes King William, Harry Kane, Coach Tuchel in that order. I swear to God. I swear to God.
This guy, man.
I swear he said it. He said it. So again,
and he said Madueke is better than Messi. Madueke is better than Messi. Come on, he said.
That's what I'm saying. He said Madueke had good teeth. He said Madueke had good teeth.
No. So, Eddie, you have to go to Twitter and this guy popping Madueke.
How low will this man go? How low will he go?
Yo, by the way,
yes.
Hey, I'm just saying, he didn't play. What was the result, man? The one game you don't play in.
No, see, Eddie. No, this
no
is
way you're doing this.
No, see.
No way. How did you just say that?
No, CP. This way, CP. Go to Twitter. Go to Twitter and see the Flawless what reposted. He reposted. You know what? Run me Madueke over Messi. He posted that shit.
Like people, you don't think it's a coincidence? Flawless came to America when Team England also came to America. You think that should happen all of a sudden?
That's a rap.
All of a sudden that happens?
You lot was talking too spicy over that side of the Atlantic, so I was like, all right, let's go. I was like, let me go to the West Coast.
But listen,
go.
Brother, I'm just an honest observer. I had no agenda. I was watching the games.
Same. I was watching the games.
No. You don't get to do that. Like I said, you went to Mexico wearing all white and the tall bucket hat. You wore a king size bucket hat, Flawless.
Yeah, you know why?
You had hella space. I know you got the locks on and everything, but you still have space in that hat. There ain't no space in that ODS hat right now. There was space in that England hat. What they call King George's cross. You had that too.
Don't forget the England chain. Don't forget the England chain. Sorry, continue.
Shout out the chain, man. I love that chain, man. That is the best out of everything. That was the best purchase and the best thing.
Yeah, bro, man's rocking like little baby and that. I hear it, man. Man's rocking like little baby.
You know what's crazy, King? When Euro 2028 hits, I'm getting the Euro 28 chain and wearing them both. You feel me? I'm wearing it both. You running it back.
We did the most.
You running it out. I'm gonna get white kicks and white socks next time, man. I'm gonna get some white trainers and some white socks. That's what I'll make sure I do.
A couple years ago, we gave them Meghan Markle. They come back and give us Flawless. What that look like? What that look like to me, man?
It's like a World Cup semi-final, man. Euro 2028 incoming. That's what that looks like. I don't know. Where do I go next? Where should I go for the Euros? I don't know, man. I should fly out during the Euros.
I'll tell you where you should go.
But it's here actually.
Directly to jail. Directly to jail. That's where you should go. Directly to jail.
Nah, be honest. He deserves to go to jail just for even saying that Nani could be improved.
I said no. What I said was Nani didn't play. I look at the result. The one game Nani didn't play in the World Cup for England. What happened, Vikram?
Just the fact that you're even running this is further proof that this jail time.
I'm doing Eddie. I'm an honest individual. I'm just asking a question.
Right.
We're an honest individual. Okay. We got more or less Rico case. I'm ready to snitch. Eddie, ask me anything. I'm ready to snitch, man. I'm ready to snitch.
I'm ready. Get on a Rico. Get him on plagiarism charges. The nerve. The absolute nerve.
Yo, I had a ball, yo. I really did.
You got Maud Dukes crying in the gallery right now. Like, don't do it to my baby. No, it's too late, man. He's already guilty. Lock him up. Throw away the key.
And the funniest thing is, Sai will know this. That. Yo, Sai, are you there?
Yes, Flawless.
Sai will know this. The whole time I was doing all this, I would say during match reactions and all this stuff, yeah, France are the favorites. You know what I'm saying?
I don't remember that at all. I didn't see that in the evidence.
Sai, am I lying?
I don't know. You know what, Eddie? I don't know. You haven't said it. You know what? I said you haven't said it. I lie.
Yeah, hold that, Flawless. Hold that. Your only witness. Your only witness just denied you. Hold that.
Brother.
Sai sold me out there.
Stay witness, brother. It's up for you. It's gone.
I said it. I'm gonna find a way. It's in the match reaction. We gave
him a Coke, some Coke chicken, and some cheeseburgers, and he fixed the whole thing. It didn't take too long. He told us everything, man. He told us everything.
Oh God, man.
That's why y'all been flying the past 2 days. We were setting you up. We were setting you up. That's what it was. We were setting you up for this moment right here.
Hey man, and you know what's great, Eddie? Because the Euros is over here, we're just gonna get more of the content. I'm gonna be in England, I'm gonna be in Ireland, I'm gonna be in Scotland, I'm gonna be in Wales. Man. Pull up
Flawless is gonna be international, man. Flawless is gonna be international.
You over here, pull up if you can. We're gonna be active. Yeah, man. Same with UCP, Vikram, everyone who's here. We're gonna be active anyway, man. We're gonna figure it out.
Eddie, the reason why he's mentioning all those nations is because he doesn't know where Norway's playing yet. Then he'll refine it a bit more once he knows where the snow bunnies are playing.
You see what that is, CP? That's what you call a side quest, man.
I mean, I'm sure Monster's got some places, bro. He you know what I mean? He's got the snow, but he's got the snow bunnies unlocked. You know what I mean? Monster's got the snow bunnies.
What I'm doing is Norway are a potential. But hey, I got a scout Norway. They're a potential candidate again. We seen how tough the game was against them this time around.
My office building is right next to where they're playing at. They were playing the games at, right?
Yeah.
Bro,
go on.
Switzerland came through here, dog. If the ghost of Dr. Umar didn't have me in the chokehold, my boy, brother, oh my God.
It was like that.
Oh my God. Then Australia pulled up too.
Oh yeah.
They said Becky with the good hair and accent come through. Oh Lord. Brother. Brother had to fight. I'm here now though.
Crazy work. Yeah, crazy. But you lot run up the likes, subscribe, find a few questions that you're not entertained.
Crazy work, man.
Like I said, man, people, Euro 2028, I think it's the 9th of July, 2028. So you already know from the 8th of July, you running this shit. But actually, let me see when the 9th of July, 2028 is. Let me look at that.
9th of July, yeah?
9th of July, yeah. That's what Fat said in the chat, so I trust him. So July the 9th is the Sunday. So yeah, probably basically from the start of July, the 1st of the Saturday, man. We running it back, chains. You know what I'm saying? England prop. On the bucket hats, the whole nine, man.
Let's go, bud.
We running it. See, King, we running it back. You already know it's coming up, man. I won't do this 2 years too early, man. It happens, man. We were 2
Can't
years
do it
too
from
early.
jail.
The way King is better us off as well.
You can't do it from jail.
This is what it is, man. We will be there, man, Eddie. You can be honorary as well, man. You can, get some Euro 2028 trophy glory, man. It's all good, fam. We got you.
Can't do it from jail.
The space on the back.
Yeah, man.
From jail.
Get all the chains up, man. Get all the chains up, man. You know we get all the chains up, get the rollie and that. You know what I mean?
He gonna have his spread in front of the TV in his cell. God damn it, if I'm through with him.
God, so I had too much to do in this Euro.
But Eddie saying Flawless is gonna do a prison break, do a Michael Schofield that man get along
Get the boy, get the homie.
All this thing because I supported my nation,
Eddie, nothing's gonna stop him from his snow bunnies, man. Don't worry, man. He's gonna, you know what I'm saying. Sorry. Supporting my nation hype. I've known this man for 4 years, been on stream for 4 years with this fraud of a man. This man was not doing this England hype job until this World Cup. This man sometimes used to laugh at the downfall. I used to be part of these streams. I was part of the Euro stream when England were getting out and he was laughing. What are you talking about? Don't give me this. That's why I'm more pissed at him. That's why I was against him in Sarcasm City for England, because I'm like, when did this switch up happen? I'm like, which girl is he seeing in London or Manchester or something? What's going on? Where did this switch up come from?
You know what, man? I just got to the realization, man. That's what it was, man. I got to the realization and was like, you know what?
Like I said, man, Martin Luther King had a dream, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know the dream, man. I had a dream. That's what it was, man. I was like, you know what, man? England, let's go. It's coming home. I was just
and you know what? First I was cheering for England, but hearing you say this Madueke prop, nah, I'm glad they're out now. Nah, hold this. Now I'm hearing this Madueke prop from you. Hold this.
We gonna run it 2 years.
With Madueke again, huh? With Madueke again. Madueke or Yamal. We're gonna do the Madueke Yamal hype job.
2 years better, man. I'm just gonna say there's only one England player.
You're saying Yamal and him right wing for right wing. Okay, is that what you're telling me?
I don't think he's even sharing. We know who's better, but that's a whole different conversation. The point is that I'm making is there's only one England player that's undefeated at this World Cup. Just want to say, actually two. You know what I'm saying? We'll throw Mano in the mix as well. You know what I'm saying? It's Kobe and Nani. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Every game Nani played. What happened, King?
Don't say it out loud, King. Don't say it out loud. Don't help this man. Don't say it out loud. He's making you an accomplice for no reason, King. He's making you an accomplice for no reason, King.
Every game Nani played at the World Cup.
King, you know how in the trial anything can and will be used against you. You can be silent. You don't even need to say anything at times. Don't let him bait you like this. Don't make him an accomplice. Look at this. Try to throw you under the bus too. Look at you, King. Look at what he's doing to you. Look at him.
Told you. Why people? He would have gone on. You see, I had to flip side. I flipped side.
I can't let a young man go to jail with Flawless. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to throw him under the bus. I can't let that happen. I had to stop King.
Yes, officer.
He's too good for jail. Flawless isn't. King is too good for jail.
Crazy. All this is about my great nation that was born. See how people do you. This is nasty.
I don't understand. Step it. No. You know, when India knocked out, you brought up Jamaican shit immediately. Don't do this bullshit, bro. No. Come on.
Turn on him, Si. Turn on him.
Come on. Don't do this bullshit, Wallace. I said
it. I can't wear Jamaican.
Brother, you haven't been to Jamaica before. And by the way, I have to say this. This guy never doing Jamaican Wachala because I know what Jamaican are shit. This guy run a England gimmick before Jamaican gimmick.
Nah, I was on the Jamaican stream. Who was it? It was TJ.
No, you never run that on Second City TV.
Nah, man, because you gotta give me something. If they would have made the tournament, then that's calm. You know what I'm saying?
No, you have to do it. You have to do it before.
Yeah, like they
got. What you said? You know what? For first time, you know what? Fuck Jamaica, fuck England. Then you said, then knocked out of. Go on.
It wasn't just Jamaica. Also, I had the Bayesian. I represent all the nations that I'm from. You feel me? And I represent all three. You know what I'm saying? England, Jamaica, and Barbados.
You got to add with a caveat when it suits him. Just for the
Yes, I rep them all the time. I just don't always have the gear. I'm only one man, Vikrin. I can't wear all the flags all at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
you're wrong. You should have brought West Indies.
Also, side to your point as well. Shout out to West Indies. Love the West Indies. I only got the Jamaican shirt when I was out over there. So you see, when I was repping England, I went and got a Jamaican shirt at the same time. So after we ducked,
because you were really prepared that this England gimmick will be over. I have to bring Asian shirt. You will prepare for.
You know what it is? Because before this tournament, I didn't have anything England and anything Jamaica beforehand.
We know that. We know that. Because before that you haven't done this England gimmick though. Before this you haven't done this England gimmick.
So I'm saying more memory, more chains, more memorabilia, more shirts. We out here, yo.
You spent that $25 on that chain, bro.
Again, this is what I'm talking about.
$25 on that chain.
Yeah, man. I do it again. You know what that chain scene? You know what that chain scene? You know, more wins in Mexico.
I blame myself because I said it to you. I remember to you. I blame myself.
Yeah, as you should. About time, some fucking self accountability. About fucking time, side. You don't
say about it. Self accountability. This fucking guy. You don't say about it. Like you can't say about it. No. You are in jail. You are in prison. You saying accountability? You can't.
You know who else they tried? You know who else they threw in jail? Captain America. I hear it, man. I get it, man. And he was fighting for the greater good of America. I'm fighting for the greater good of England. And look how you.
Yeah, man.
Shut up.
Michael Scorpion was the biggest.
This guy, unbelievable.
See?
First of all, we have to do a retroactive investigation on Captain America's beliefs because we know when he was frozen. Okay. Now,
yes.
How he felt once he see Nick Fury out that ice, I really want to know. I want some truth serum for that shit. But
terrible
for you to use him, that
among all of the superheroes,
that C-tier scrub, who would get his ass whooped by every DC character imaginable, just lets me know how low the bar is for you, how low you actually will go.
Crazy. Well, I could have used Black Panther, man. They hated that. They turned on King T'Challa. You know what I'm saying? When Killmonger burned it.
I hope Groups is here, Eddie. I have to kick out Flawless. I have to kick out Flawless. We can't.
They did in the film. They did turn on him when Killmonger took over and burnt all the herbs and that.
Respectfully, Flawless. He lost the fade. That's all that happened there. Was no cheating. He just lost the fade.
Yeah, he did lose the fade. Yeah, 100%. Same way Mexico lost the fade to us.
He didn't even lose the fade.
Same way Mexico. Same way Mexico lost the fade to us in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? And I was there. Well, I wasn't in Mexico, but I was close to it.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? You was in Mexico. You was in Mexico.
I was in Mexico. Yeah, I stood with the team. I was there. I was the 12th man. You feel me in that? That's what it was. I was there. Altitude high. I was calm. You know what I'm saying? Altitude high. I was calm. I was drinking. What? No, this is about comfort.
Eddie, we have to blame one more thing. This guy went to America and involved Sheik in this. He turned pure England brother.
Yeah, sure.
He said,
you had Sheik under the influence of your despicable acts.
Shout out Sheik, man. He seen the light. That's what it was. I won the fade.
This guy Sheik came to the stream waving England flag, brother. You know what? It's coming home. This guy.
They do say the stars are aligned, and that's what they do say.
Some people will let you know I'm barely American. Even I don't root for that.
Yeah. Terrible of you, Eddie, man. You know what I'm saying? Born on US soil and not back in the US of A, man. You know what I'm saying? I was there when you lot were getting battered by Belgium, and it was like USA. I was there with you. I was like, woo, let's go.
That's crazy.
I was there. I was on US soil.
Personally, that's why I have a tremendous amount of respect for TJ and Dow and all them brothers who was rooting on Team USA, because they just leaned into it, bro. The patriotism, the eagle, the blue, white, the red, white, and blue, all of that. They leaned into it. I can't force myself to do it. They're better patriots than me. But I'll tell you what, you're better at me than Flawless is being a criminal. That's for damn show. That's what you exhibited through this entire World Cup. So I commend you. Like I said, criminal mastermind. We're past the fraud part.
It's been so great, yo.
That's what I'm saying. Wait. We're into the John Gottis, the El Chapos. Who else?
Thanos. Eddie can call Thanos.
I so wish that the Euros was. I don't know what I'm going to do summer 2027, man. I wish the Euros was done.
Listen, hey, pull up to Kenya. We're going to AFCON. It's a movie.
Oh, there we go. Wait, is AFCON 2027? Is it summer?
Yeah. It's the last time it's going to be this in this kind of space where it's like 2 years, I think.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. After that, it will be 4 years, I think. After that, it will be 4 years.
So the next one, 2031. Is it going to be summertime now? Is it always summertime?
Yeah, it's June.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no, I was just thinking from a content perspective and that. Oh, that sounds fire still.
2028 will be. I will pattern up. We can be all there.
But yeah. But 2027. Who's hosting AFCON?
Oh, it's Kenya, Tanzania, and I think it's Uganda.
Oh shit! Okay, love that. Yeah. It's gonna be fast. Some content, love that. And big up SB for the super chat. You lot get your questions in. It's been a crazy ass stream, but if you're new here and you're like, oh, is Sarcasm City TV always like this? Yes.
100%.
Yes. So this
is where we hold the frauds accountable.
Yeah, you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know, like, you don't.
So wild shit gets said. That's all I was saying.
Shit gets said, and it's like a Royal Rumble. You don't know whose music's gonna hit and who's gonna come running down the ramp at any given moment. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's gonna happen. But big up to SB for the super chat. Says big up Flawless in the gang. Third mid equals mystery man, which I like. SB. Too. I seen Samuel Luckhurst come. He was tweeting and he was complaining that he wasn't in. I'm paraphrasing that he wasn't in the know about the Tillemans deal and stuff like that. I'm glad that United are keeping everybody.
But that's what I mean, Flawless. That's what I mean. Like even with the Tillemans and even with the Santos, there was no briefs about it, and we basically got here we go. So like I know we've been linked with Mado Cornet and Sanderberg, but we could randomly get someone like Adam Wharton, bro. You never know. We might wake up and all of a sudden
you know, it's fantastic because you don't have to go on Twitter and see these absolute dickhead journalists just renting the same rumors over and over and over again.
Hey, tell us how you really feel, man.
I'm tired of renting the same rumors over and over and over just to get that.
No, that came from heart. That came from heart, bro.
I remember going through it last summer, like all these rumors about, Bruno this, Sesko that, like
that is so strong, brother.
They kept dragging it for 20.
Yeah.
And by the way, on serious note, I seen some of the United fans are saying they want Sanderberg. Do you agree, Flo? I have to ask you.
Yeah, that makes sense. I could see why. My only concern with Sanderberg is not him per se, because when me and Rance was talking about this, and he spoke about the Sanderberg signing and how he wouldn't mind it because of the lack of athleticism in Manchester United's midfield, and he was talking about City's midfield. And I was like, that makes sense. But then if that is your midfield, your defense then has to complement that. Because when
you had those have a serious structure.
He was have a serious structure, and two, even though City had the midfield that you wouldn't say was the most athletic, they had they had Walker, they had Ake, they had Akanji, they had Diaz.
Yes,
they had multiple defenders to make up for that. So again, it's preference thing. So if we
that means Flawless, if you Sanderberg, see, we all know Bruno is starting at 10. That means Sanderberg and Tielemans, right?
I would say Maino, but it might be Tillemans. But
I think it'll be Tielemans, bro.
You reckon it'll be Tillemans? Okay.
Tielemans.
Well,
I think Tielemans. I think it will be Sanderberg and Tielemans.
If it's Sanderberg, Tillemans, Bruno, I'm not mad at that. That's a good midfield. And like Eddie said there, just keep, and I'm going to quote him on that one. I keep using that. The structure is important with that. But then when you do lose the ball, I'm not really looking at them. I can't keep saying it. I despise my back four. I don't like it at all.
Yeah. It's not just. I was discussing this in the Discord. I was discussing about the centre back thing in Rance's Discord. Shout out to the Rance Discord. I was discussing it, and it's like, because the players that we got, Santos and Tielemans, they both like to break lines. So that's tells me that Carrick, I think, is trying to play football. So if Carrick is trying to play football, if he wants to play the same football as he did at Middlesbrough, where it's possession based and it's a high line, especially if that is the case, then we can't have Martinez and Maguire at centre back playing in a high line because none of them got pace and none of them can defend in wide areas. So if we was to play more pragmatic, I wouldn't have so much of a problem with the centre back. But if Carrick wants to play that type of football where it's a high line and more progressive football, we're gonna have to need new centre backs, bro. We're gonna need a new centre back that has pace, bro. Because people will say that, like some people were saying about, oh, we can play Euro and Heaven. But the thing is, I don't think Carrick will play Euro and Heaven together. That's the thing. So that's where I'm with it. I think you're gonna go with Maguire and Martinez. And
if we do sign Zandenberg, that lets us know that we ain't trying to play like well, obviously you play in you can play in transition when that's not your aim because of the patient. But the main MO is to dominate the ball. So we go into the about if we pitching up with Sandenberg, Tillemans in the pivot, we trying to keep the ball.
It's more about positioning, Flawless. It's trying
to keep the ball, which I'm not mad about.
And again, like when it just disproves this argument that you just need an abundance of athletes in the midfield. You don't. If you have the good enough technical players, they can work around it. Because I'll go one further. Like when you look at, obviously Arsenal won the league last season, but when you look at the dominance that City have had, sure they've had athletes in their team, but for the most part, their team has been a really technical team. I'd say they've been the best technical team in the league every time they've won it.
It's not just about the technical ability. It's about the positioning. That's where the IQ comes in. About the positioning, when to go, and when. Yeah, like if I don't with
Martinez and
we can't. Yeah, we can't be playing Luke Shaw. We can't be starting Luke Shaw left back and Martinez and Maguire at centre back. If we're trying to play more progressive football, we can't have that. Both of them don't have pace, and Maguire slows down the build up. Maguire slows down the build up because he takes a few touches before he actually passes.
It's max a top. It's a top 4 thing next season, just because the other areas of our team ain't the greatest.
Yeah,
so I think it's a top 4 in a cup charge.
Let me ask you a question. You think they improving those? You think they improve those areas?
I think they literally get the third midfielder, and that's it. I don't think they do anyone else.
I got a feeling we were getting a left wing and a left back, but I don't know if we were getting a centre back. I'm not sure if we were getting a centre back. Like I said, if Carrick wants to play more progressive football, we can't start Maguire and Martinez. We can't have that as a partnership. Unless the only way that we can have Maguire and Martinez as a partnership if we play pragmatic. But it seems like with the signings that we are signing, it seems like we want to go in a different direction. And if Carrick wants to, if we get Sanderberg, for example, like obviously Sanderberg, Tillemans, they are athletic, but that's not their specialty. Their specialty is more positioning off and on the ball and their technical ability. So I think Carrick will rely on keeping the football, and also it's about the positioning on and off the ball. That's why Spain works so well, because they know what to do on and off the ball in terms of their positioning. They know when to stay forward, and they know how many bodies to commit, and they know when to go and when to stay, basically flawless.
If you're speaking of Spain also, they got good centre backs. Kubasi and Laporte and Pedro Porro and Cucurella. Bro, Cucurella is good physicality. He's good technically. Porro is physically good. That is good. And by the way, and Laporte is also, we've seen Laporte in the Premier League is good. That means for me, it's all about, as Eddie says, structure and coaching, by the way. It all depends upon structure and coaching form.
Yeah.
For me,
And
in my eyes, Sanderberg and Telemans can't run. And Telemans and Mainu can't run. I don't see that. You need another physical monster there.
It's not.
You need Baleba. You need Kone. If you have Kone and Telemans, that is very good.
Yeah, I get what you mean. What you mean. It's not because it's not necessarily they can't run it. Is that is just not their thing. You get me?
Yeah.
It's not because they can't
for
run.
me, it only if you playing Hull, you can run Telemans and Sanderberg. It's fine. If you're playing City, if you're playing Arsenal, if you're playing Liverpool, you can't run Sanderberg and Telemans.
Yeah, what's the word? It's not that they can't run it. They're just not explosive. Like for example, a believer is explosive.
King, I can't run means it can't happen. But that is the word. It can't happen.
Yeah, but I'm saying no. But I'm saying to you, like I was saying before. Kobe, like these players are athletic, like Kobe, Sanderberg, and they are athletic, but they're not explosive. You get me? They're not explosive.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. And also, I just disagree with this notion that you need a powerhouse. I just think you need the right balance in the midfield.
Yeah.
Because defending is all about positioning and structure. If
it's about structure.
Properly, it won't matter if the midfield is mobile or not.
I would have said that if it was any other league.
Yes.
Because the Prem is what it is with regards to tempo, you can't have too many players who aren't athletic at a Prem level. They'll get drowned. Like, that's the thing. That's why it sucks that I have to bring it up, but that's the problem Sancho had.
Yeah.
Sancho technically was above his peers, but how good is that when the rest of your team can't even be on the same wavelength as you? And at the same time, you can't keep up pace-wise. You just get drowned. That's why I said it's on Carrick. The structure has to be immaculate if you think you can get away with that. And and just to finish up real quick, you got to have a front three who can help with tracking back, who doesn't mind with tracking back. So that's the whole Dorgu and Buemo, Cunha front three, or whoever is in that those front three spots. That's where it becomes.
I was gonna say one more thing as well. It's not just that, but it's like as well. It's not just down to Carrick. It's also down to Stephen Holland and the coaching stuff. I say this all the time as well. Like football isn't just about the coach. It's also about the coaching stuff. Because Stephen Holland is a very experienced guy, and obviously Carrick does the man management, and Stephen Holland, he does like all the organization and stuff. My worry with if we don't get in an athlete is Bruno Fernandes, because people will talk about Bruno Fernandes's numbers, and yes, it's all great, but he leaves a lot of gaps in the midfield because he runs around, but he doesn't win the ball. He doesn't really press that good, Bruno. Like, he just runs around just for the sake of running around, and he leaves a lot of gaps. So that's the thing. That's the thing that concerns me a little bit, because Bruno will pick and choose when to help the team. For example, we watched the first two games, Man City and Arsenal, the first two games under Carrick. Bruno was actually helping defensively in those games. But then you see other games like Newcastle and Bournemouth, where at time where we were getting overrun and he was just leaving bare gaps. So,
but you know what's thing. It doesn't matter though, because he got 20 assists, and clearly we our team would be nothing without him, and he dragged us from a top four scrap to third, and all these narratives. Apparently, like the Portugal's thing it wasn't his fault. It was João Neves and Vitinha. It was all their fault, and obviously without him, like I don't know where United are gonna go, man. Like because clearly he's the missing key to the puzzle, according to everyone. At least that's what we've been told.
We have to move on from him at some point. We have to.
it is on structure in regards to the midfield and stuff, but I still, if that is your midfield, I think you need it anyway. I think in your back line, we need more athleticism in the back line. I don't think you can get away with that. I trust the structure, like that. The midfield then wouldn't be the issue. Then I'd look at the defense anyway, which I don't think is good enough from a quality standpoint. Forget just athleticism. I don't think it's good enough overall. Yeah, with the right structure, of course, it can be better, but you have to have some running power in there. Let's say it's Sandenberg, Tillemans, Bruno, Maguire, Martinez, Shaw, and Dalot.
Bro, the running power is literally, it's just in the front four. That's it.
It's
literally just it. It's the front four, and that's it.
That is slow. Like,
it's like you're having
this is gonna sound crazy to me. Hey, run me some immigration in there, please. I beg.
This guy. I can't say it. You said it. You know what? You said it. You said it.
Reform Jim's whole dream right there, bro. You can't.
Like, we need some of that in there. And yes, people have over-exaggerated and going over the top to make a point that we need some more.
I hear it, man. I hear
it.
We get
not necessarily. I agree with Vikram. Not necessarily in the midfield trio. If that's my midfield trio, cool. Defense, though, I've been saying this about the defense. Even if I go one further, even if you bring a Belieber or Kone in, I'd still be saying it about the defense.
Oh yeah,
I think our defense is way too slow.
Well, people just overlook this because of the good end we had to the season. But you see what these lot put us through. Wow, the last 3 years, I'd say. Bruv, too many games against Brighton, Brentford. Pretty much all the teams that begin with B. Bournemouth, Brentford, Brighton, and you can even throw Newcastle and Sunderland in there, the more recent teams. Every time that defense has been tested against a physical team, they failed every single test.
Yeah,
every single time, bro. You just had
Vikram.
For example, it's like with Bournemouth, you had fucking Ryan and Scott and what's the other
Evan Nilsson,
Christie. Bro, when you had them man running at that defense, it was a long day. Brighton, obviously, you had the Labour, you had Minter and all them man running at that defense. It was a problem. Newcastle, obviously, you have Gordon, Barnes, and Asula. Like, myth.
Yeah, we should. That's why we
defense needs help.
Even when they went down to 10 minutes, it looked like they had an extra.
No issues.
And Flores, this is my point though. Is I will tell you like this. For United, they have a Ferrari engine up front, but in the back line and midfield, they got Volkswagen. That's it. Yeah.
And we're upgrading that to Warrior J. You asked about, would you be happy with Burge if you're not? Yeah, because it makes sense. Then I think it's just even more important that the back line is included, because I think midfield wise that works. If someone tells me it's going to be Sandenberg, Tillemans, or Sandenberg and Maino, all right, and you throw Santos in the mix, cool. Once my back line, I trust the forward line. I think they'll create and score goals. I don't worry about that against low blocks or counter attack. I don't worry about that. What's my back line saying? Because they don't really offer a lot defensive, bro. They don't offer enough going forward in regards to my fullbacks.
Bro, they don't know fuck all.
Sure, and Dabo will be good.
I will say this. For me, I think you have left back. You can play Mazraoui. The whole issue for me, right back.
When I say this, all right, I need to clarify when I say this. What Carrick will pick first team? If it's Maz, and let's say Heaven's in there, and it's Maguire, and then a new left back, I go, all right, cool. But his back four he's gonna go with is Dalot, Shaw, Maguire, and Martinez. That's the Carrick back.
Yeah,
and I get it
100%.
I do get it because like Dalot, like he does get forward. He's shit. Don't get me wrong. When he does go forward, but he does get forward. He gets into good positions. Like he does try to contribute going forward. He's just not very good.
He just doesn't do enough.
The quality,
the quality is not there. Yeah, the quality isn't there.
And I kind of see why.
And by the way, I have to ask, do you see Dogu starting at left back, Mazraoui starting at right back?
No.
Dogu,
I don't think so.
Go on.
I don't think so. I think Dogu gonna be a left winger, bro. And I don't really want Dogu playing left back because I feel like we are limiting him. We're not getting the best out of like him. I feel like we are hindering him back a bit if we put him as a left back, because I think his best position is actually a wing.
King, again, I don't know what you're on about, man. It's all a gimmick, and Dogu's not a proper winger. Like he's
like, bro,
it's gonna get
do you
fouled
see?
out against better teams. Like, come on, that's
Like
what people have been telling us.
Like I said, Luke Shaw a lot of the time is on the halfway line. Like Luke Shaw, like he does not offer a lot going forward. And like with Maz, I do like Maz, but the only thing with Maz is that he is a bit injury prone. So like that's the only thing, because, and obviously he can go forward, but his thing is more defensive. If you get what I'm saying, if you look at, for example, if you look at the best teams, or if you look at PSG, Bayern Munich, Man City, they both have fullbacks that can go up and down, that can go forward. Like you got, like for Man City, you got O'Reilly and Nunes. For PSG, you got Hakim, you got Hakimi and Nuno Mendes. You understand?
Back on the Dogu thing, though, I always, I just think that his best position just has to be like in the final third. I just don't
left wing.
I agree with you, Vic. But I look at that slow ass back line. We might have no choice.
No, but you know what it is though? He helps going back the other way as well. Like he's quite a two-way winger. Like he does.
Oh yeah.
I think that's another reason why Carrick likes him, because off the ball, this guy offers a lot off the ball. I'd actually argue that he's probably one of our best players off the ball. Like just out of the front four, he's probably one of our best, to be honest. Like the amount of times I see this guy winning tackles and challenges and shit, like he's really good at that. But he's a physical player as well.
Yeah, like if we're gonna, like I said, if we're gonna play that progressing highline football, we can't have that back line. We cannot have that back line with Maguire, Shaw, and Martinez. We can't. We cannot have that. Like, bro. At the end of the day, yeah, bro. Like we've saved a lot of money in the midfield, bro. And Man United have made money from Greenwood. They've made money from Højlund now as well. So, like, for me, if I was Man United, yes, it might be a lot, but I'm going after the midfield. I'm going to slap down, whether it's 70, 80 million to get Hull, bro. I don't care, bro. Lewis Hull is probably one of the best left backs in the league, bro. Like, for me, like Newcastle been losing players left, right, and centre. Newcastle are in a terrible position. They are the B side, bro. If Man United throw the bag at Lewis Hull, we are getting him, bro. So that's if we don't get Lewis Hull, I've always said it. If we don't get Lewis Hull, I've always said it. Go and get Caddy Oglu, bro. Go and get Caddy Oglu or someone like that at left back from Brighton. He's a good left back, Caddy Oglu. And I just think with a centre back situation, yes, there's no obvious centre backs on the market, but go and do a Lemens, go and do a Dogu and find a centre back that is unknown for 20 or 30 mil, bro. Go and do that. That's the scouts' job. And if the scouts can't find a centre back that is worth that, then I'm sorry, you are not doing your jobs. That's what you get paid to do. That's what you get paid to do, is to scout players. Yeah. So go and do that.
It is possible.
Yeah, they found Dogu, and we all look at Dogu and go, "I like you play. We don't really have an issue with like Dogu playing, but like you know what, Dogu, talented player. You see what he offers, etc. But you lot run up the likes, subscribe, big show, run up the likes. I don't know how many we on. This has been a crazy ass show.
Hey yo, my fault, fellas. I had some chip pull up. I got to cut real quick, man.
Oh, good, no stress, Eddie, man. Blessings, love, family every time.
Yeah, every time. My dogs, man.
Big up, Eddie, man.
2 more likes, get us up to 40 likes, people. Subscribe. Thank God Si's gone as well. Thank fuck for that. But yeah, don't forget this show and all the other shows on the channel are available on all audio platforms, Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud. I genuinely meant that. Can't stand the fella. But I think Steve's still live. All right. Is Steve live? What's he doing? He is live. Shout out, Steve. I'm going to send you lot.
Yeah,
over there. But yeah, don't forget this show, all the other shows on the channel are available on all audio platforms, Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, etc. Shouts to every single one. Big up everyone supporting. Big up everyone who super chatted as well, man. Shouts to everybody who super chatted. Big up to Fats. Let me get to the super chats in a second. You lot bear with me. 1 second. Hold up. You get to all the super chats that everyone did because Fats dropped big super. So shout out to Fats. He dropped 3 super chats. And big up SBO2 dropped a super chat as well. Appreciate it. So big up to them for super chatting. Big up to all the moderators. Big up to all the regulars. Big up all the members, all the new people. Big up King. Big up Vikran. Big up Sai. Big up Eddie. Big up CP. Big up Kels. Big up Steve. Did I miss anyone? I think that's everyone, isn't it?
I think that's everyone. Yeah, that's everyone.
It's kind of like I've been doing this for 5 years and I'm half decent at it. You know what I'm saying? Figure that shit out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, and just one more thing as well. I want to ask you, King, as well. How much was Tillemans again?
35 mil, bro. But apparently he can't play. Apparently he can't play in the Prep because he's 29. Okay, mate. Okay.
You can't play it. But yeah, people, we're gonna close out. We're back live tomorrow, Friday. What shows I got coming up? I even scheduled it for Friday. You'll get a solo Q&A because I didn't do that. And then I don't know what else, but keep a lookout. But we out, people, as well. Now, Warrior J, there will be a stream. I've just not set it because I didn't know what it was. I'm gonna switch that in a second. So I'm gonna run a solo Q&A tomorrow. I didn't know if I was active or not on Friday. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that because I've not set nothing. Yeah, 19th. Obviously the World Cup final. So there'll be the World Cup final watch along, and then there'll be a World Cup final recap as well.
Yep.
That's what it will be. So yeah. All right. So yeah, Warrior Joe, you'll see me update that. But Sarcasm City TV raid in Steve's chat. This has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.